So, then and you're just tired of it, then we can hit the whatever it's called, the guidance, the launch guidance, or
Guide
whatever,
me,
ascent
robots.
guidance or whatever. So, ready? Let's kill some Kerbals.
Let's kill
Kill
Bob.
Kill Bob first.
Kill Bob Kerman!
Starts with the scientist, straight out of the gate. Start new.
Resume saved. No, what? No, we're starting new.
Also, we're not gonna do career, right? We're not doing sandbox.
I have no idea. Well,
So,
yeah, I wasn't gonna
yeah,
do sandbox
is-
because that
I mean, it
just feels
explains it.
too much.
There's no flip room down here.
Yeah. Welcome to my life.
My life. Yeah, sandbox is too easy because everything's already open and ready to go. But
Yeah.
that is fun if you just want to mess with giant rockets and stuff. Career, you have to deal with reputation. If you crash more, if you kill more Kerbans, hurt your reputation.
I think I'm gonna go with
Fun's doing
science.
contracts.
That seems good.
Whoa, what's that?
We squeezed the dancer's thighs. Goobs, did you finally kill the dancer? Oh my god! Is it the profound day? Is this the holy day of Goobers has defeated the dancer?
What's the dancer?
He fucking did it!
193
Nice!
deaths.
The dancer's a boss in Dark Souls 3. That
Oh,
Goobs, it's very difficult, and that I believe Goobs was having to fight.
there's a mosquito.
What?
That mosquito right here.
No!
Whoa.
No!
We had the door open.
No!
Get it, Spoonee.
I don't want I don't know if
It's right here. It's right here.
No!
Oh,
Fuck!
no, he flew away.
No! Now I'm gonna be worried about there being a mosquito for 3 hours.
He just goes into the camera and then comes out onto the screen like Tron or something.
No, I hate it. No, I hate it. I hate it. I'm sorry. Oh, now I'm freaking out about a mosquito. Hi, Raiders. Welcome. I'm Spoonee.
I messed up.
This is my lovely husband, Angrytrees, and he's going to be teaching me how to play Kerbal Space Program. Chat, can we get some congratulations and claps for Goobs for beating the dancer after 193 deaths? And also, if you see the mosquito, clap it to death. That's fucking awesome. GG, Goobs. Thank you for the raid. How are y'all doing today? Also, by the way, Bards, if you're not following Goobers, you should fix that, because he's fantastic. He's been going through all the Dark Souls games, where chat's able to, like, basically force him to kill NPCs and stuff. Goose Souls. It's a thing he does every year that's really fun. And he plays lots of other stuff, too, including really garbage video games, which, as you know, if you know me, that I'm a fan of. Goose, thank you for gifting a sub to Mosquito Bit My Pooper. Someone had to make that name, and it wasn't me. Someone had to make that name, and it wasn't me. You know what's still my favorite thing at GDQ? Was that time that I was there, and the host was reading out donations, and he said, "Thank you for the $10 from Stanley's Second Toaster."
Oh, there it is. Oh, I think you got it.
I got him. Now I gotta go wash my hand.
At least it doesn't have blood on it anymore.
Bitch is dead. That's right, motherfucker. Out of my house.
Hostile.
Yes, I am hostile to mosquitoes. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here.
Me neither.
SC2 Felix waifu. Hi, how are you doing? What are you looking for?
Just to hide that.
Oh, well then, just click the eyeball for
What eyeball?
group. No, the one that's just group.
This one?
That one. Click the eyeball. There you go. He did it, chat. Because I gotta stand up and roll really weird around my bed to wash my hands because I killed a mosquito in cold blood.
It's pretty cold in here. Kerbal G-force limits? We won't mess with that. Pressure part limits. In dense atmospheres. Spoonee, you're gonna learn about... Oh, I can't say any jargon. Can't say Max Q. You're gonna learn about... Man, this is gonna be awful. When you go really fast through the atmosphere, it begins to act like a different surface. Different thing.
So for the folks from Goobers' raid, explain what's going on. Why are you saying such strange things that don't sound scientific, Angrytrees?
Because that's the objective. Oops, I revealed camera too soon.
It's fine. Oh no! Chat saw that I have a waist!
A waste.
Gasp.
Wasted.
Oh,
you need help?
you scooted. My chair scooted too far back.
Oh, it did. Okay.
I have a makeshift chair because our space is small and I can't actually fit a second chair.
You want plasma blackout?
I don't know what that means.
That means when you go through the air that's above Earth, I can say atmosphere. If I reasonably think that you know a word.
What's
then
atmosphere?
Oh no. Oh yeah, see it describes it there. Basically, you can't. It was what I was telling you the other day when we were watching The Right Stuff.
The right stuff.
How they couldn't talk to the capsule.
Yeah, I don't know. That seems like extra difficulty that I don't know
capsule.
if I want.
The part that the astronauts go in.
Hi, Spikester. How are you doing?
All right, you ready?
Also, you enjoy your night, Goobs. Thank you so much for the raid. Congrats on beating the dancer finally. Ding dong, the witch is dead. I'm
gonna turn up the science so we don't get limited by that as much.
Sounds good.
Okay. Wow.
Hi, Hispanic. How are you doing? Hi, Rabster. We could make a supersonic jet airplane. I don't know.
Good book. Also good movie. Some parts aged poorly, but okay. Missing crews respawn. Okay, that's probably good. I was just adjusting things a little bit.
Okay.
I guess we can leave the re-entry beginner. Okay, there you go. All right, all you. Ready? The name.
Apparently my game save name that Angrytrees made is Spoonee Kills Kerbals.
Wait, are the mods not working?
I don't know. Should they be working for choosing a flag?
Oh, no. I meant like, someone said the mods aren't updated for the latest version.
Oh, I think Rock downloaded the game and was gonna play it again, and their mods are not updated.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna go with the trippy flag, because it's rainbow. Go.
Alright, here we go. Okay, Spoonee. There are several facilities here. Alright, starting with, you just start hovering over them, and...
No, I want you to describe them to me.
Oh, boy. So the big, tall building in the center is called the Big Tall Building to Build Big Rockets In.
Okay, the big, tall building.
BTB.
The BTB.
T. B.
B.
L.
L?
R. Large
R.
rockets in.
Oh, LRI. I'm never gonna remember that.
Yeah, because that's not the real name of it.
BTB!
The real name of it is much easier to remember. Okay, so there's that, and then...
BTB!
Oh, there you go. There it is. It tells you what it actually is.
Nope, it's the BTB!
BTB. BT.
BT.
What was it again? Oh, I forgot. Okay, and then you have the launch pad up in the top right. Okay. And then you have the runway.
That's where you run to catch the rockets, right?
Correct. When you mess up, and then you have to run and chase them down. Yep.
Yeah, it's the way to run.
All right, and then the one below that. Oh yeah, there you go. Tracking station. So you can go there if you have stuff in orbit that you want to go back to and fly as it's going. You can come here and then launch back into that system, or into that.
Cool.
satellite.
Research.
Right. You'll spend a lot of time in there.
Okay.
Astronaut complex, where all the Kerbals are.
For me to kill.
Administration building, you won't need that.
Okay.
In this thing.
Also, I think I'm gonna scoot us down just a little bit.
Okay.
So that we're not covering up the time there.
There you go. Cool.
Yeah, that should be better.
All right. So, you ready? So, remind chat of our big goal.
So, our goal is to make it to the moon.
A Kerbal to the moon.
Kerbal to the moon, specifically.
But we have to recover him as well. You can't just leave him up there.
But that's his home now. He'll be fine.
You gotta get him back to Kerbal.
I gotta get him back? Yeah. I thought I just had to get him there.
Getting him back is half the fun.
I'm tired already.
Alright, well we better get started.
Okay.
So we need some science. Well, currently we have 0 science.
I have none science. I can't do any science. We're too dumb for science.
So we need a rocket.
Warner von Karman. Okay. Okay, so let's see. I don't need that.
So when you start building rockets, it's easiest to start with the payload, or in this case, payload, oops. What is being carried up into what's riding on the rocket.
Yes, we really only have this right now.
Right.
None science, left beef.
Okay, so we got that, right?
And then I have...
Is that really all you have?
Yeah.
I can't remember what you started with. You skipped you skipped a...
No, I didn't.
Oh, fuel tanks. There's nothing in fuel
nothing.
tanks. That's literally all you start with?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
That's it. I got some aerodynamics.
You probably don't even need those right now.
Wait,
yeah. Oh, you do know a couple of things about this, like how to put it on, stuff on. And, oh, Luna.
Look at the tiny.
So at the bottom right, it tells you the delta V that you currently. Oh, I said. I did it. Oops.
What did the what?
How much speed? The current amount of
go fast
fuel.
Can we fast?
Oh, I'm not getting that simple. Oh Lord. So how fast, how much fuel, and with the engine and the weight of all the things that you have on it currently, how fast it will go. How fast you can get it to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sparky Boom Man. Yeah, can we call fuel fast juice? How much fast juice you got?
Alright, but you're gonna want to do some science though, right?
Yes. I need to figure out how to do the science.
I don't know what you start with. Oh, you do start with that.
It looks like I have a containment unit.
Well, that's the... Yeah, that's...
For Mystery Go.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, you don't need that.
Yeah, I don't know. I forgot this was still on. I just need like one.
Mm-hmm. Now, for the most, you're going to need parachutes as well. Obviously, you can come back down.
Do I even have a parachute?
I'm pretty sure you start with one parachute. Yeah. Or a bounce castle.
Yes, a bouncy castle.
You keep not going all the way down. One more.
I am going all the way down.
There you go.
I wanted to make sure I didn't miss it first.
Yeah, I got you. There you go. You got it.
Yay! I'm gonna call it Lil Brother.
Alright. You.
Lil Brother.
Now, one thing is you want to make sure that the order in which things happen, also called staging. Luna, what is wrong? Oh, you closed the door.
I left it open enough for her to come in.
Okay.
Yeah. I usually do.
She's upset. Alright, so...
Okay. So...
The order. So it goes... Luna! My goodness. It goes bottom to top.
Bottom to top. So this is fine then, right? Because
Yep.
we want the engine and then the parachute.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't even start with the device that gives you the mod for MechGym. Yeah.
Oh.
That's pretty funny. You have to upgrade to get that, I guess.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Well, let's launch Little Brother.
You need to assign a Kerbin to it. Who's gonna fly it?
Oh, did it not assign it?
I don't remember if it's on automatically. Oh, it is. Jebediah.
Jebediah was a Kerman.
That's fine. Just
nah,
a pilot.
nah.
Okay, so
Okay,
you don't need to worry about throttle or anything yet.
I was trying to remember buttons.
It's WAS. Yep, and Q and E. Yep.
And then, is it spacebar to get the rocket to go?
Yes, but don't do it yet. So this one's just gonna be. Are we having punishment thresholds for jargon used? We tried to think of something, but we couldn't think of.
We were trying to think of some kind of punishment for Angrytrees if he uses too much jargon.
Yeah.
Help us out, chat.
No, we're not gonna do punishment. It makes it too complicated for this one. I'm just gonna try on my honor to not use jargon, or people can say jargon in chat or something. I don't know. Be fizz. Okay, so
you have to buy me a pizza.
So you're using a rocket that just is solid.
Okay.
Okay, meaning that it's not going to slosh around, and also meaning you can't control it. You start it and then it goes.
It goes
until it runs out.
Until it no go.
Until it runs out. That's it. It's like a candle that burns very quickly, which is why the joke is let's light this candle.
Let's light this candle.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, we're inventing a bunch of jargon in order to avoid using jargon.
That's right.
Is this rocket's name a little jargon? No, I named this one Little Brother. He has the heart of a champion.
Ready? So all we want to do is just, on this first one, to collect science. Is just launch it up. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I want to be zoomed in enough so because I have to click on the science thing, right?
Yeah.
So.
But once we get to the top of how far
we'll
get,
take the science.
I can't even say that word. Until you get to the top of how far you go.
Go all the way uppy till no more uppy.
That's
then
right.
Take science.
When ground start to get closer,
use shoot for slowing fall.
Right. So not bang ding ow.
Yes. Pointy end up, flaming end go down. It go up. Let's go.
Ready? All right, you gotta control it, Spoonee. There you go. All right. No, not yet.
Yeah, I was trying to open the window for it.
Oh, there you go. You can pin it as well. There.
Oh, okay.
All right, so if you click, it's basically when. Well, that you're doing pretty good so far. So at the top, you see the little gauge
number
up there that's going down? No?
I see number.
Yeah,
I go
that's
up right now.
That's how high you are. And then the other one, you see the gauge here? That is how fast you're going up or down.
Okay.
So basically, when how fast you go up or down gets to 0, not negative, but 0, that's when you want to do that.
Oops.
Yeah, you probably don't have any control now. Oh, don't do that. Oh, go, hit it.
Observe the mystery go!
And yeah, you want to keep it. There you go. Oh man, this re-entry, guys. Whoa.
It's fine.
Oh, that's when you come back into the atmosphere. But you never left the atmosphere. So.
Come back, Allie. Come back, Allie, sister. Fine, I got this shit. Listen, I'm slowing him down.
No, that's just, yeah, Q and E,
No,
rotate.
look, I'm working on it.
Nice, there you go.
Fixing it.
And the atmosphere is helping
kind
you
of.
too. Okay. Ooh, going down fast. Oh, going bullet style.
When do I release the slow down?
The slow down mechanism? You could probably do it now.
Oh, that's good. It still works.
Oh, yeah.
I was concerned.
Yeah, I was concerned too.
My brains are going into my feet.
Wait, what's that from?
That's from Spaceballs.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They've gone to Plaid. Whee!
Oh.
Flung around there.
Okay. We're okay.
And then you can speed it up with the less than and greater than keys.
Oh.
Or comma and period.
I don't have those.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
What? Oh, comma and period. Okay,
Yeah.
I was thinking of the numpad. I was like, I don't have a numpad.
Because this part, depending on the atmosphere. Bang! Nice. Okay. Now, once you get on the ground... Nope, you're done.
Oh.
You're done. Once you get on the ground...
How do I get it back?
Well, hover above... Yeah, in the middle there. Yep, no. Just hover all the way up. There you go.
Oh!
Yep. Or you can escape as well. Nice, good job.
Woo!
You didn't kill him. Nice. And you got 36 science.
Cool. Jebediah was a Kerman.
Alright, now we want to train and get some more science stuff. Or some more rocketry. Ooh, you got 36, so that's good.
Big
you should be able to get
science.
several things.
Fuel. Ooh, there's a liquid one there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's some good science.
Decouplers.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Are pretty important. Communications.
Mm.
Let's see.
Yeah, death comes not early with this game, but
I'm gonna grab both of those.
when things start to getting tall, death comes quickly.
Oh, I should probably get survivability because it has the heat shields.
Mm. Do I recall the semi-cheesy means of getting a little starting science? I do not. What is that way?
Actually, you haven't missed much. I just launched my first rocket. I think we started gameplay like, what, maybe 10 or 15 minutes ago?
Yeah. Alright, so now we need to build another rocket with all your new parts.
Okay. I still have 11 science, but I'm just gonna hang on to it right now.
The faster you go, the more you gotta slow down.
More up fast, more slow down.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so let's see here.
There you go. Nice. Yeah, you're remembering a little bit. So, would you like a solid rocket or liquid rocket?
I'm gonna stick with solid for right now.
Okay. That's a liquid.
Oh, right. That's right. The liquid is the fuel tank.
Yep.
Let's see.
Let's see. Like soil sample. Oh, EVA reports. Oh, that's right. I did forget about that. Nice. We can do that on our next launch here. Although I think you could just end it right then and collect it. So
Maybe.
okay. So top-down approach. Nice. You're remembering that. Yep. So we need heat shield.
I was gonna. How do I just take this part off?
You can take that off individually once it's attached to the rocket. There you go. And then take that off. Or you could just drag a new one. Nice.
The
There
goo.
you go. The mystery goo.
The mystery box.
Nice.
Go inside there.
I don't. Well, I don't know how much I should help you. We are playing the science mode. So, no contracts.
Okay, it's really annoying that sticks out because I think from the small amount that I've played, I'm gonna have to like.
It'll be fine.
I mean, it'll probably be fine. I'm just gonna have to watch the heat. Oh yeah, that's right. We can also do the thermometer now.
Yep.
And the press mat barometer.
Nice. Cool. Learning.
Okay, so we have that.
Yeah, same. Chupon.
The parachute.
Because I know especially, like, just sandbox can get overwhelming.
I want the bigger one.
Okay, oh, wait.
Wait.
Or you just want to let her do it, chat? Like, what are the...
Wait.
Ollie!
Shield.
You
Oh,
let him
wait.
fall off.
No, I want a decoupler.
Oh, dang
there.
it. No, I don't want to be mean because it will hurt. Well, I don't know. What do you think, Spoonee?
I don't know.
Do I need to give you like heads up warnings if I notice something like, uh-oh, that's gonna be a problem?
I guess it depends on how funny it'll be.
Well, that one would have been interesting.
Well, I was like, oh wait, that's right. I am gonna need a decoupler there now.
Yeah, and also, teaching is also about allowing students to fail, right? Not the whole course, but teaching is, or failing is the greatest teacher. Unless you die, then no, not so much.
Well, luckily there's not a way for me to die.
Yeah. Now that would be some intense gameplay.
I don't think I need anything else for this one.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I could put the Communitron on here.
But
I
failure
don't
is
know.
gonna bury so many Kerbals. Exactly. Yes, it can. That can definitely happen here, where you get. I have a pretty bad story about that actually. 2.0? Oh yeah, okay.
Little Brother 2.0.
Little Brother. So here's the trick before you launch. Make sure that the Kerbal that you want to pilot is the one that is assigned.
Yeah. Well, there's Bob, but like he sucks at driving this thing, doesn't he? Does he even have? Can he even like control the rocket whatsoever?
Sure. Like, technically a monkey can. Haha.
I mean, monkey did.
Although technically the monkey just sat there and
Yeah.
experienced lethal amount of G's. They
But
didn't
somehow
realize.
lived?
Yeah. They had an issue, and the Mercury. I don't remember exactly which mission. It was the very first one, obviously, but they burned for a certain amount longer than intended, which gave it much more velocity. Much more speed up. So then when it came back down, oh, you don't need to worry about actions.
I was seeing if there's a way I can paint it.
Oh.
Can I paint it?
I don't. I didn't know you could paint them.
Can you? I don't know. That's
Had I
what
played
I was...
before they introduced painting rockets, or has that always been there?
No, I think Ack was asking if you know if there is a way to paint the rocket. I don't know either, so I was looking. If anybody else in chat knows, feel free to chime in.
I wonder if there's a.
Maybe like there's a mod? Oh my goodness.
Look at this kitty. Yeah, maybe there's a mod. I'm not sure.
She's like, I got mod
Right click
now.
on the parts, dude. If this is a thing. Oh, the variant. Yeah, the variants. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why when I thought like painting, I thought like.
Okay. There's
Yeah.
variants. I mean, that's cool though.
Oh yeah, there you go at the bottom. Maybe there's more. Things like engines and fuel tanks. There are some alternatives on the right click. Nice.
Oh, that's neat.
Hi, Luna. Don't be a toot, please.
Okay,
All right,
so
ready?
that first, and then that. And then
Oh,
that.
KSP2 has full custom colors. Interesting.
How is KSP2? Because I heard not great things about it. Just because, like, I've heard that
Oh, you did go
there's
with Bob?
not a lot in it for the cost yet.
Okay, so
Also,
what
thanks, Elkari.
Chris Store said is a good idea to get some quick science. Or not
You mean
Chris Store,
Chupon?
Chupon said. I know, Luna. She's tapping me.
Aww.
I know. It's time to play. And like, yeah, doing reports and stuff here on the pad. Yeah, I completely forgot about this stuff. See, that's also going to happen with this. Is that it's been a long time since I've played. So then I'm going to forget things. And then Bob can also do one. Wait, before you recover.
Can he?
There's a crew report button down there.
Oh.
There you go. Also, if you like allow him to do an EVA and then get back in there, or do an EVA then do a crew report.
Can he do an EVA here? I don't
think so. Yeah, pretty sure.
I didn't see that button.
You have to click on the door, on the hatch.
Oh.
Well, oops, the door.
The door.
What is it, Luna?
I don't even know where the door is.
Keep going around. Here, zoom in. You can see a little bit better.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Ha. And now it's WASD.
Yeah. Okay, and then how do I board?
There you go. And now you collect the vessel, retrieve the vessel. You get some extra science there. Nice.
Sweet.
Now you can launch it.
More science!
Hi. Luna's being a toot.
Oh. What the hell? That was literally 42 science. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That seems like a lot.
Oh, or mouse over his portrait. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my goodness.
Pets today. Hey,
oh,
there it
there's
is.
the mech gem.
There it is. Yep.
Oh, we're just a little short.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do a launch. Just go back to the
that's what I was
launch
gonna
pad
do.
Or grab it.
I'm gonna make sure that Bob's still in here, which I already forgot. Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yep. Hi, it's me, Angrytrees. Trying to help Spoonee teach Spoonee KSP without using jargon.
No jargon allowed.
Actually, she's doing really good right now, though.
We'll see.
To
infinity and beyond.
Nice. Good. See how the parachute's red? Bottom left.
Oh, yeah.
It's going too fast. Uh-oh. What? Uh-oh. So, there's something when you go fast through the air that it builds up and applies a drag.
Get the goo!
Oh, not yet, not yet, not yet. You should reset it. Oh, you just kept it anyway? Okay.
Well,
it's when you get to 0 up at the vertical speed. Your highest. I mean, that's one thing. There's also a whole bunch of other science things we can look at. In fact, if you hit the X over here, you can see all the different ones that you can get new science for. Nice. Wait, did you say
Oh, yeah, okay, I reset it so that I could.
There you go. Nice.
Let that sucker go.
Yeah, get rid of that sucker. Yeah.
Science rules.
Okay. Well, if you want, you could hit M now. And you can look at your map to see how high you're going.
Yeah, luckily we are coming back down now, so that's good.
Oh, not yet. Still going up.
No, I mean like...
Oh, you didn't put yourself in a orbit that doesn't return.
Yeah.
We'll call it. Yeah.
I didn't yeet myself from Kerbal. How do I go back to the view? Just press M again? Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, I can also have you do an EVA. Boom.
This is the scariest EVA. Nice. EVA inside the atmosphere. Terrifying.
It's fine.
Oh.
I hit it too hard.
Oh, is 75 kilometers in Kerbal the Kerman line? Not 100. On Earth, it's 100 kilometers, so I thought you needed to be at 100 kilometers. Kerbal. What, Luna? What?
Oh yeah, I forgot about this button.
Yeah, there you go.
Cause wait, I don't know which one it is. I want to do the one where the heat shield is facing the Earth so that I don't burn to a crisp.
There you go. So you got the right one.
Now I have to be sassy, but I'm sassy all the time! That's nothing new.
Oh, what was that? What did it say? A warning?
Oh, one experimental module will become inoperable if their data is removed.
Oh, you don't technically need that. You're going to recover it.
I was like, never mind it. I realized I don't want to do that. Do 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 do.
Elevator music while re-entering. Did we click plasma blackout?
No.
No? Okay.
So I was like, that sounds too hard.
Only on robotic missions, really. Unmanned spacecraft. Nice. Doing good. Can we move this? It's blocking chat. There we go.
Yeah. I'm like, you can, but mostly just down. I don't know when I'm supposed to do this, so...
There you go. Nice.
I don't know, like, how many meters to wait.
It depends on where you are. And as long as the chute isn't red or yellow, you're okay.
Well, it's yellow right now.
Well, it is because you just deployed it. So it's in the drogue. Oh.
Now it's green.
And
that's good, right?
There you go. Yep. Got it. You can turn off the SAS.
Turn off the sass!
Oh, definitely. AOD.
Yeah, you can deploy the chute too fast, for sure. And if you do that, then it burns up. And you're dead.
Look at Luna.
Oh, Luna, what are you doing?
Nice. There you go. And you can recover.
Woo!
Nice. Get all that science.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Holy shit!
Nice.
3 times science is great.
Yeah, we went straight up and straight back down, basically. Although not really. Luna! No! Clawing the side of my head.
Are you okay?
Yeah, in a tube.
Does she have food?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Tactic, how are you doing? And hi, Dead Man. I mean, so far, I feel like we're doing pretty good.
Yep. Doing good.
Hey, it's the Stay Put, Nick.
Oh my god. I forgot about all
the Science Junior.
You definitely don't want to go too far here initially, because your rocketry needs to keep up with your...
Yeah. Yeah, those are... let's see. I probably want to go ahead and get general rocketry and stability. Scooty Puff Jr. sucks! Let's see. General construction.
Yeah, larger decoupler and little struts and... Oh, I said decoupler. Thing that separates thingy from thingy.
Thingy that, yes. The doohickey that separates the thingy from the other thingy. Okay, and then I don't really have enough to get anything else. Because I'll probably get advanced rocketry next.
Yeah, that one... What is the... Oh, okay, no big deal.
Spoonee Puff Jr.
Spoonee Puff Jr.
Yeah, we can name the next one Spoonee Puff Jr. Sure. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of... I don't think I really need it.
Nah, it's not robotic.
Let's see. So, if I want to go any further up, I probably want to get some liquid stuff.
Yeah, so technically we did make it into space on that one. So you probably could get... Yeah, you could get into orbit now.
Wait, hang on.
You want to try to get into orbit now? Or do you want
Sure. I'm gonna need a heat shield again, because I think it might be really good.
Luke is being a real toot.
Nina, what about?
I'm gonna go make sure that there's not while you're building your rocket.
Okay.
Hang on just a sec, chat.
Yeah, our cat is being particularly needy at the moment. Okay, let's see here. Oh, no worries, dead man. That's totally fine. Let's see. Okay, so I think I want to do liquid this time, maybe? Or... let's see. I want the swivel one. Do 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 do. I would love Kerbal Space Program, but only if you can you like strap them to the outside, because that would be fun. Let's see. 11. I don't know if that'll be enough, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, and then I want another decoupler. Or actually, I'm gonna use those cool side ones. Let's do a couple of those. Boop. You have the Yeti shirt for that already. Good, except for I'm trying to connect these to the decouplers.
Oh, those.
It doesn't want to do it.
Remember that being... I turned your camera up.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're actually on there.
They're on. Yep, they're on. Yep.
Okay, cool. There, Spoonee Puff Jr. I don't know what this is. should be putting this thingy on there. Which I probably want to put up here, or it's not gonna get, like, you know, destroyed!
Will Robinson.
Destroy! No. No, I left it off till you got back. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the camera back on. Just let me know when you're gonna sit back down. Apparently, Luna really wants to play. So, that's currently what Angrytrees is up to, is satisfying our adorable cat. I wonder if you could try catapulting a module into space? Or if it's a bit too scientifically based for that kind of Looney Tunes option. I don't know. I mean, there's not like an actual catapult, but I wonder if somebody's made like a mod for that, Dead Man? Hi Pudding, how are you doing? So, okay.
Are you going for orbit right now?
Yeah.
Well, your total speed increase needs to be 3,400.
Okay. Oh, so I don't have nearly enough with that. I wonder if I could just put that giant one on. Is a railgun big enough to launch? The Thumper! Oh my gosh. That's still nowhere enough fuel! I'm just gonna have to attach far more of these fuel tanks. He a tall boy. More dumpy. We need more dumpy to get to space! Okay, let's see, and then I need another decoupler here, and another one here. Big old dumpies. Oh my god, I need so much fuel to get into orbit!
Yep.
Oh my fucking god. This is impossible! It's not. I'm being over dramatic, but
Although it's very large, funny looking.
I feel like I'm gonna need more liquid rockets to do this. Cause this just doesn't. Unless, well, I guess unless I want to add more of these.
What?
More of these nuts! Poor Angrytrees is asking a genuine question, and I'm just not answering. Okay. This is fine. This is fine.
Back.
Okay.
Oh my god. goodness. I feel like I'm climbing into that rocket. Oh, goodness.
Hi, Feifei! This is Scientist Spoonee.
Okay.
Hi, Zeldin, how are you? And also Angrytrees is here to surprise! He's on camera showing me how to play.
Yep. Here, we should turn the camera a little bit because I'm having to move over for.
It doesn't really do that.
Okay. Well, yeah,
I mean,
we'll do this.
here.
There we go.
That's about as far as it's gonna go.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay. Oh goodness. I'm trying to like move the headphones.
Okay. All right. Oh my goodness! Look at this monstrosity.
What? It's fine.
That is
fine.
Okay. I'm not gonna say anything. All right.
I mean, I'm trying to get these to connect properly. Shut up!
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not.
Let me live my life. I can assure you this is fine. I have a permit.
Okay, I have a permit.
A permit just says I can do what I want.
Signed by me. As in you.
My god. Dude, this sucks.
Fine.
All the rockets are awful. Hang on, I have an idea.
Look at Spoonee.
What?
Something happened. You took those off and your speed went up.
Too heavy.
So, we're learning about something called how harder can I push on something that weighs
How harder can I push on
thing?
Yes. How much harder can push?
For each amount of thing that I use, fuel that I use. This isn't picking up my chewing, right?
I don't know.
Okay, good. Because these are very chewy candies. And that number, here, I'll show you real quick. No, I mean not do the mouse, but I'll just show you that number, how hard I push per
How hard
amount,
number push?
per amount of stuff. There you go. Here, if you hover over that engine, but you see your weight went down again. Also,
you mean my
your
weight
speed
went up, so my speed went down.
but also the staging is messed up. Oops,
Yeah, no,
the what order? So
I know it's messed up.
if you change the order in which all those will happen, it will also change the speed.
Oh, because I wanted that one to be first.
See, look at that.
Yeah, I wanted those to go at the same time. And then, what the hell is this?
That's the engine that's inside of that
Well, that's the other one, right?
cover. We'll call it cover.
Cover. No, I want like a different one.
Okay, so there's a plus and minus there. Add another. There you go.
So it'll be that one, and this one, and then I kept these separate because I figured I don't know if this will run out first. So
I'm not gonna say anything. Oh Lord.
Cancel. No. Save. I'm saving.
Okay.
I'm saving my game.
I don't know if Kerbal respawns or Kerbal's respawn or not.
I don't know.
Can't remember what we selected for that.
I think they do.
Okay.
Okay.
Rocket go burr. Rocket about to go boom.
That's rude.
I'm just kidding, Spoonee.
Ollie's like, no, you weren't, and I'm gonna get you.
In one rocket.
Too hot. For thing.
Can I make one small suggestion?
I guess.
You need something to separate the payload from the rocket.
No, I have that. There's a... Did it get deleted? It got deleted. Oh wait, no, that must be what that one that was like out in the middle of nowhere was for. Is I was... I like saved it and then I didn't actually...
Higher chance of success then.
What the fuck? No, this went way down.
Look at the staging. There you go. Nice. Yeah. Good job.
Here we go.
Oh, well, I don't have to keep saying, like, order in which you do things, right? Once you know what staging is.
I guess. Although it would be funny.
Okay, well, order in which you do things. Yeah, it's just easier to stay in non-jargon mode.
Okay, order, do stuff. It's witchcraft!
Yep.
Okay, is that enough to get me into orbit?
If you're really good and you don't want a 100K orbit, yeah. You could do an extremely low curve in orbit. Alright, wait. Let me show you something.
What?
On the engines.
Okay.
Do you want to see something on the engines?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay.
What am I doing?
So if you hover over the engine in the the parts.
Yeah.
Not the fuel tank, engine.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and right click it. That will hold the information there so your mouse can...
Oh, that's cool.
I'll do it again. Do it again. Now, wait, it's not doing it. Hang on. There we go. So that your mouse can move over that. Now scroll down on the bottom one. There we go. So what you're looking for is engine ISP. Remember I was telling you like a measure of how hard you push or how much fuel and weight you consume and everything.
Okay.
That's that number. The higher, the better.
But this one has better control.
But sometimes...
Well, I guess...
Some has control,
I guess
right? It's a trade-off.
Maybe I can do these for the ones that are gonna bust off soon, but that didn't really change much.
No, because those two are almost equivalent if you look at those numbers.
Oh. Okay, well in that case...
They're not equivalent, but almost.
If they're close.
And you do need something to swivel to be able to control your direction, because you're not going to be able to control it. Which is why I was saying it was moving. Yes, nice.
Sure. That looks good.
Did you hit save?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool. I missed it.
Spoonee Puff Jr. sucks!
They fall limp on the side like that. That's pretty funny.
Hey, at least it didn't fall over.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Did you put the little mech jet? Yeah, you did. Yeah. So wait, there's something else you need to know now, because you're also going to have.
Okay.
So shift and control. Raises and lowers how fast you go. Well, how much fuel you burn. And how hard they push. Okay? It's the gas. Okay. Step on the gas.
Step on the gas. Step on the gas.
All right. And because you don't want those engines to burn out as quickly, it's probably best not to put them at 100.
Yeah, I was going to do like ish, maybe? I don't know. Fucking ball!
I would recommend turning on T. Just pressing T. To infinity.
And beyond!
looking good. Alright. I need to start leaning over a little bit that direction. This is when it gets interesting. It's called gravity turn.
That one go.
Oh,
God.
much.
Too much.
Oh, wait. No. Hit X. There you go. Now, throttle up again. Oh, nope. Here. Let me.
No!
Sorry.
No, you're not allowed!
Prograde. Sorry, hit, here, go more up. Hit the, oh, how do I describe this?
I'm fine!
Oh, Lord. Sure.
Also, you got candy on my mouse!
Oh, oops.
Ah!
My bad.
Oh, God!
How did that There you go, right there. That's the button. Yeah, that's what I was trying to describe. Whew. You're doing it, Peter.
I'm doing it.
All right, go ahead and cut the engines. There you go. And let's zoom out to map, and let's see how high we're gonna get. So you go to MechJeb in the top right corner, and then click on Orbit Info. There you go. And so what is our highest one? Oh, nice. Look.
Window?
Yeah, you can. See, this is helpful. Okay, so orbital speed, apoapsis. Okay, that's jargon, but it's listed there, so that's fair, right?
Okay. Yeah. Well, we need to go more.
Oh, wait. We don't actually want to until we hit that in like it says 1 minute and
Oh, we're
20
going.
seconds.
Oh,
Yep.
I was confused
So when
when I
we
thought
get
we were
there,
coming from that way.
We need to. No, don't do that.
What? I wanted an alarm!
No, not an alarm, because you're not going to speed boost. You're almost there. So you need to set up a maneuver plan.
I don't know what that means.
So
that's
if you move
jargon.
your mouse onto the... sorry, oops, that is jargon. Damn it. Move your mouse onto the orbit. Yep. You see the little dot that's hovering around it? There?
Yeah.
Click there. There you go. Add maneuver. There we go. Hey, we're doing it. We're doing it, guys.
What?
And that's the directions that you want to go, okay? So then what you want to do is you want to take the little yellow one, that one, yep, and drag it up. There you go. And see, it's like predicting the orbit. Oh, that's way too far. Or actually zoom out while you do that and you can see. Oh, that's not too far, sorry. There you go, Keep going. Till that, oop, perfect. Nice.
Okay, I don't know what this means.
That is what you're gonna try to do. That's what you want to make the orbit. The dotted line is what the orbit you're trying to do.
Okay, well,
see what I mean?
what do I do when I get here?
So then you throttle up. So see, it says burn time. See, it's counting down in 8 seconds. So you can probably hit it now.
So just burn.
Yep. There you go. Hit it. Yep. Nice. Keep going. Pull them out probably. Yeah. Nice. You're doing it, Peter.
Bob looks excited.
Yeah, he's gonna get in orbit. Although you definitely want to cut your engines before you run out of fuel, so that you can get back. I'd hit it now. Yeah. Because you need to get back, right?
Yeah.
All right. So let's look at what. Oh, it's still not orbit, I don't think. We just barely didn't have enough. Yep. Bummer. That 3,400. Well, you almost did it. You got really close. That's okay. You could do more science and stuff.
Yeah.
Almost. Oh, 75 science for that?
The whole science center.
Oh, the science center.
Yeah, I got the science center thing.
Nice.
What?
Oh, you're still clicking on the science junior. There you go. Nice. Nice. Crushing it.
Okay, well, I'm sad that I didn't make it to orbit, but I guess we actually made it to outside the atmosphere fully, so that's still progress.
Yeah.
I just need more vroom vroom.
Yep. And you got to use the maneuver planner, and that's one of the best things I think to use. I can't remember if that's stock or not. Actually.
I don't think it is.
I don't know.
Well, when we played it that one time, I don't think it had it.
Okay. So, by clearing out... Sorry, I keep calling it maneuver. What you're going to do. Your plan to...
The plan!
Plan to burn later. Since you don't need it anymore, you can click the X button. Oh, sorry, not that.
What?
On the maneuver planner.
I don't even know where that is.
That's right here. See all this that came up? There you go.
Like, I don't know what that means. How do I close this shit?
MacJub? It's the alarm that's the issue.
Yeah, I don't know how to close it.
I also don't know how to close it.
There we go. Is it? Well, I don't know. We didn't use it before then. So I have no clue. Ground control to Major Bob.
Okay. Well,
it looks like we are successfully going down now.
But do you notice the problem?
No. Oh, I don't. Thing is hot.
No.
Well, I probably need to do that. Otherwise, we're gonna burn up.
And
I think I need to just get rid of this.
There
So how
go.
do I do that? Does the space
Stage.
bar will still do it?
Yeah, but then physics though. That ooh, getting hot. Okay, now there is a trick to this. No, not that one. There you go. If you add a gentle rotation, you can lessen the heat. In fact, you can do all kinds of interesting maneuvers to lessen heating. When the space shuttle actually came back in, everyone thinks it just like flew in like this, because that's what you see on TV when it comes down.
That bar we don't want to get up, right?
Right, exactly. Because that when it gets highest, it'll blow up. That part. But actually, what happened with the space shuttle is it would fly in these giant S maneuvers, where it banks really hard one way, and then banks really hard the other way, and then banks really hard one way, and banks really hard the other way. And that act of doing that bleeds off tons of speed. Nice.
Yay! I think we're okay.
Oh yeah, you do still have SAS on.
Oh shit. That's probably why I didn't close these fucking doors. I didn't know I had to close the doors.
And yes, SAS is still on. So, but
okay, I mean,
there you go.
Does that matter? I don't know.
Well, I mean, Chupon's right. It was kind of fighting your spin there. It was trying to
get rid of it. I don't
just
want
right-click it. Or right-click the item that it's
I
coming
did.
from. Left-click?
It's not going away.
Is it pinned?
No. It just won't stop existing.
Oh, right-click anywhere else. Sorry. Or on... Yeah, right. Nice. You did good.
Yay!
Yeah, motion sickness.
Yeah, he's just gonna let out a spew of refreshing, cooling liquid for all the spinning.
Yeah. Good job. Yeah, you really do need, unless you have like let the ascent guidance do it, where it's like literally the most energy efficient possible route, you really have to have 3,400 or
well,
more.
that's why I was asking how many, and I was
I did say 3,400.
well, I didn't hear you.
That's okay.
I like asked a second time because I couldn't remember what you said.
Nice. Touchdown.
Ooh, we did it.
Could try falling out and getting a soil sample. Yep, that's true.
146 science.
Nice. All right. Upgrade time?
Upgrade time!
I like how Bob is just doing all the missions. Now, okay, now we're getting into larger rocket designs and fuel tanks and stuff, where the actual diameter is larger.
This has a really big fuel tank.
Hmm? What is that?
That's fireworks?
Or is a large firework launcher? I don't remember that.
Fireworks! Advanced flight controls. I'm just kind of looking at what this stuff even is.
Yeah.
Landing things, miniaturization. Lampotron docking port.
Oh, okay. Fireworks added in the anniversary update.
I think advanced rocketry is probably good to have.
Okay. Baguette.
Baguette! Dude, I'm hungry now.
You want one of these?
No.
Oh, good, because they're all gone, it looks like.
Dang it, but now I want pizza because I mentioned pizza earlier and it's my fault. I did this to myself. Oh, you have to unlock more features.
There you go.
That's cool.
There you go.
A lander can?
Definitely, we will need that to go to the moon.
Yeah.
The MUN.
The MUN! I don't know what it is I should be getting first.
It's your game, but I can offer advice.
I would take some advice right now. I don't know.
That particular part deals with larger fuel tanks. But the only engine that you have right now that can use that effectively is the one that you just got, I think.
Okay.
That one is pretty good if you want to fit multiple, if you want to like pilot but it's more of a little bit closer to a airplane part than anything. I would say that because that has a lot of good stuff.
Flight
and
control.
and it has
okay. I was like,
wait, where's the science one? I was gonna say, but what about the science one?
There's electrics, miniaturization.
Electrics. Oh, that's that stuff.
Yeah, a lot of this other stuff seem like things that
docking port. That's good.
Yeah, we'll need for the moon, but pizza if I.
But yeah.
But
you should be good.
Pizza place will be closed by the time we get to the MUN.
Yep. Yep. Okay. All right, let's build a real orbital rocket. Ready?
Ready.
Senior?
Yeah, Spoonee Puff Senior.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get rid of these for now.
Okay, you also have bigger fuel tanks. All right. Let's put him in orbit.
Upgrades.
All right. So something we need once we're in orbit is the way to get out of orbit, right? So we need a tiny engine at the top.
Yeah, that we can have just for getting.
More or less.
Yeah. So, how tiny are we talking?
I mean, the part you had on there before.
So the mid one?
Oh, the fuel tank. No, the even smaller than that. Usually.
Oh, the really tiny one?
Yeah, usually you only need, a very small amount to deorbit. Is the Terrier is the next size up, I believe. Double check that. If you just pull it out and see. No, you'll have to pull it out. Like,
oh, I was like, I don't know what any of these numbers mean.
No, it's not. Okay. All right, my bad. I thought that was the next size up for some reason.
Let's see. I mean, is that a good one? I don't even know.
I mean, that should do the trick. You don't need much.
Being particularly useful as a final stage and landing engine.
There you go. Yep.
Okay, cool. Hi, Landis. How do rockets work? Well, you see, fire come out one end, make other end go up. That is rocket.
Rocket.
The fast juice.
Fast juice.
That's how it works.
So that should be enough. Assuming things don't get too haywire, we don't get in a super wild orbit. Yep.
I need a coupler for that.
Nice. Doing good. All right, now we need a stage, or sorry, not a stage, but a section.
I need a section for
another
more
engine.
Stuff. More sparky boo boo.
Nice.
I'm just curious how much this is gonna give us.
Okay. You want to kind of do it in stages to where, it progressively gets smaller the higher up you get. And one reason for that is
less weight.
Engines are kind of designed for specific areas, and yes, less weight, either in the atmosphere or outside the atmosphere. And sort of in betweens that kind of good at both.
What you seem like you're dying on the inside.
I can't say anything. You're doing it. You're doing it.
I am. I'm a champion.
Champion
of death. Oh, he's definitely internally and externally screaming. 100%.
I'm holding my. I'm okay.
Are you? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm moving stuff
the whole
around.
part. Yeah, I got you. The whole fun of this game is like trial by fire. I'm not saying this will wind up in a fire. I just mean that's half the fun. Mega made. Well, we haven't gone to plaid yet, so not yet. Soon.
Maybe. I'm trying.
Okay. What we got here? Okay.
Maybe if I put another one there. Decoupler there, and another big one. Only one!
Okay.
us really close. So those will go, and then... That's really close! Even if I put just a little more fuel in these rockets? Oh, god damn it.
Here's a little tidbit. Control Z will put it back, I think. Yeah. And then also, you can grab just the decoupler and move it.
Well, that's really hard to do.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Where'd the other one go?
Because it was a double, and you put it back on as a single. Yeah.
I can't tell if the decoupler's still there.
Just breathing.
No breathing allowed.
Dang, can't even breathe. Yeah. Chupon's right. What you doing?
I'm just looking at what's going on.
You didn't add the center section.
Yeah,
back?
I know that. I'm trying to fix these because
Okay.
I need to organize it in my brain.
Gotcha.
I can't tell if the decoupler's still on that or not.
I don't believe it is. Okay.
Okay, why is that less now? Is it too fucking heavy again?
Yep, you added more at the top stage. Or rather at the top, at the mid burn section. You needed it lower down.
I hate this. This game feels impossible!
Wait.
What?
Do you want me to help?
No!
Okay.
No! Ugh.
Could I offer one rocket building tip?
I guess.
A very broad thing. It's not a specific thing. Try to build a rocket like a triangle.
Your mom's a triangle.
Rude. My mom's a rumpus.
My mom was a rhombus!
Hi, Luna. He's back. Come on. Okay. Hi.
I think. Oh, well, that's another thing that happened. Somehow the rocket thing came off of this one. That probably didn't help either.
Oh, Luna laid down. You still have a coupler on there? Luna or Ollie? Back up. Hey, back up. In a toot.
Okay, we need decouplers on those. I need to fix this probably.
Sorry, I didn't explain what I meant by build it like a triangle. Meaning you want it to be narrow at the top, right? than stage by stage.
It is.
Okay. All right. Cool.
It is though.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
And you can build 2 on either side. Like, I don't mean it has to be.
Well, for one thing, that's like very fucked up. I am very confused.
Okay. What's also? Ollie, stop!
My goodness, Ollie.
She's trying to bite me now.
Hey, that's rude.
Toot. Go ahead.
Ow.
Did she get you too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Toot.
Well, that helps. Whatever I did.
Okay.
So we have those, and then they bust off, and then we have those 3. And then these couple.
Okay. Cat want pizza too. Okay, what you trying to do now? Wanna walk us through it?
I'm just trying to figure out how to do anything.
You need some help?
I'm confused, I guess.
Okay. What are you confused about?
I don't. Cause this is. We need to decouple this first, right?
Okay. Well, let's go top down. Let's start top down. Okay. Parachute. Good. Next. That. Good. Next. And then. Yep.
Rocket
Yep, that's
thing.
good. And then wait, rocket, and then.
There's a decoupler under it. Because that's this really small one.
Right. That's the small one. Okay.
And then there's
that one.
this
Good.
one.
All right. And then that one.
And then those.
Okay.
And then.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Maybe I should add another one here again?
So you have the speed
Yeah.
that you need. Okay. But speed is not your current issue. Because you have it, right?
I guess.
You want to...
I don't know.
I don't know how much...
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. There's no way in fuck I'm getting to the moon by myself.
Well, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. You just have to use me for help. For
I
guidance.
don't know what you're doing, Angrytrees.
Okay, well, you have the speed, right? So technically, you could launch right now.
Yeah.
Would you rather launch right now and see, or would you rather have me tell you? Help. Before.
Well, there's a lot of weight.
I mean, so the speed, you have the speed, so that's all that's what we're focused on. So the issue that, I'll just tell you, it's fine. We don't have to beat around the bush. The issue is stability. Those rockets are gonna, the 3, they're not connected at the bottom. They're gonna be, this is like an octopus now. It's just gonna be all squiggly on the bottom.
Oh.
When you launch that dude. Because there's nothing attaching it besides those decouplers at the top to the main
would
body.
Be better if I had
a solid center.
Another solid one at the bottom or something.
With an additional decoupler.
Yeah.
Detachy thingy, side detachy thingy.
Well,
down there on the bottom as well.
I mean, then in that case, I could just have the decoupler down here in general.
There you go. Nice.
Well, that's why I was like, maybe I should add another one. This seems weird.
Let's do it. Down. 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 There you go. There you go. Yeah, that'll help. Then you can add more stability. That's kind of what I meant by the triangle, where most of the weight is at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, Tomberry said just launch it.
But I want to get to the moon.
Okay, those are not attached.
Yeah, it was like, these don't look attached.
Because of the way you built, it's going to be pretty hard to, attach these. But then you have the same problem. It's just because the way you built these three ones. You started with the liquid on the top. Yeah.
I thought that's what you were supposed to do.
So on side ones that usually jettison, usually you don't put liquid rockets and have them have their own stages. Usually. They're just a single booster is what's called. But you could try.
Fucking dude, attaching things in this game is impossible.
There you go. You got it right there. Nice. Okay. So do you see an issue with this though?
Yeah, it's the same problem. I can't connect them.
Yeah.
This is garbage.
That's what I was saying. You probably will have to use two decoupled side attachy things. Like vertically, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just...
Or you could add
I fucking hate this.
Well, you're in a... further up or further down, whichever. But they still need to decouple. Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably have to fix this, but...
Okay, so you got that one. Where's your center one?
I don't know, I need to find it.
Okay, there you go. Nice. Okay.
What?
Yeah, because there's other issues currently. Okay. And you need to do the center one as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
There you go.
There's a million damn things. I think that's part of what I find frustrating is that there's so many different things to look at.
Yeah, you kind of have to have a plan going in, or it can get very confusing.
I don't do well with planning.
But hey, that's why you launch and you just launch and test, right? There you go. And then all of those detach. Is that gonna work? Oh man.
Well, I could do...
You need to do the 3 radials with the solid rockets when they're done. Sorry, 3 radials. Sorry, I was saying jargon. Okay, the 3 side clippies things, right? Those probably need to detach at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get.
There you go.
That's what I'm trying to get to. It's just like figuring out how the fuck to put it.
There you go.
So that like all of that will detach
at one
and then these can go brr.
Yep. Have you unlocked duct tape? Have we unlocked duct tape? I don't think so. Duct tape?
Duct tape only Zool.
Bummer. Okay.
So then I have those 3.
Okay. That one goes away. And the center one keeps burning.
Yeah, and then I can do the center one.
Okay.
And then that breaks off. And then there's that one.
Cool.
And that breaks off. Parachute.
Okay. Nice.
So I think that's good. We have a little extra too, which is probably also good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're about to find out.
Why is this really stressful?
What? It's okay. The whole point is just blow up occasionally. I've done it 100 million times. Just blow up. All right. Ready?
Also, no, it hasn't been humid here or anything. It's actually been weirdly nice.
Yeah.
Okay, check stuff, things. Yeah.
Okay.
Check the stuff and things. Okay, good. Does all the things!
I would recommend turning on SAS to help you.
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, blast off!
Hey, it didn't blow up.
That's good.
But we are going up quick.
That's what we want, right?
Gotta get out of the atmosphere quick. Today's square wave orbit will be brought to you by what's this one called? Spoonee Puff?
Spoonee Puff Senior. Do I need to be tilting?
I don't think you have much control right now.
Oh yeah, it's pretty big.
Well, there's the swivel. Yeah. But in just a second. All right, there you go. Hit it. Nice. Now you might be able to swivel. Although I would look at before you go up too fast. Open the orbit info. And let's see. We'll get the two. Yeah, there you go. So our height. This is where apoapsis is, right?
Oh, I don't know what.
So they were saying that Kerbal, like the Earth, has 70. Was it 70 or 75? Oh, that's good. That's good. Right there, Spoonee. Cut it. There you go. So we're gonna reach about 80 kilometers. Nice.
Okay.
All right. So let's go to the map now, and let's do a plan. There you go. Nice.
And maneuver.
Yep. There you go. Oh, wait.
Oh, it's really funny.
Yeah, because we didn't do the gravity turn. So you can hit the other one. Just grab the other one. The one that's no. Oh yeah, that works. Yeah, if you want to hit that. Yep. That'll help turn the orbit.
Way too far.
Okay. All right.
That's still pretty far.
Yeah, it's pretty far. No, not that one.
Okay.
The opposite direction. There you go. All right, but look, hover over it and see what it says. I forget where it will tell you the planned one is. Oh yeah, that's really far. Yeah, keep coming back in. Keep going. All right, where is it at right now? Oh yeah, keep coming. Go. Keep going. Oh, okay, try that. What is that one? And then the other one. That's close enough. Yeah, let's just try that and see. Hopefully you have enough delta V left.
What do I need to do now?
Okay, now you need to point at the blue thingy. You see that? Yep. You were over it. If you click right here, that'll turn the rocket to it. It'll be ready to shoot in the right direction. And
cool.
You need to shoot immediately.
Okay.
Yep. All the way up. Nice. And so that's going to help you target to the correct direction. For what you planned.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And you see the numbers changing there? The apoapsis and the periapsis? Below that?
Yeah.
Basically, that's how far away. Sorry, I'm saying jargon because it's listed there. Oh, let's start the next one. Hit it.
It's not
going. No, it's not on. You gotta hit the stage. There you go.
I didn't want to accidentally rocket it off into space.
I've definitely done that. Yep. Hit that too many times. All right. So when this gets to 0, that's when you want to stop.
Okay.
And you can. Oh, you see that change? That means you're in orbit. You need a little bit more. A little bit more juice. Keep it going. Keep going. There you go. And boop. All right. So now you look. Oh, you need a little bit more actually. So you see your periapsis is still 65.
Okay.
So wait. But you want to point at. You need to change how you're pointing now. You need to do it quick too. Go back.
Where? I don't know what I'm doing!
You need to hit the prograde pretty quick. There we go. Until that, see the... It needs to get above 70.
How far above 70?
I mean, that should be good. Oh my god, look at apoapsis, guys.
Well, I just used the rest of that fuel,
right.
So...
Yeah, you're good now. You're actually in orbit now. Yep. Holy moly. You did it! High five!
Yay!
You did it.
I made it to orbit!
Good job. All right. Very nice.
Cool.
Whew.
Oh, so I should probably go ahead and do science, right?
No. Because you probably want to do science. I don't... Oh, you can go ahead and cancel your...
I don't know how to do that.
You just hit the X.
Oh, right.
Yeah. You probably want to do science at apoapsis.
Like out here or something?
Yeah, which is... you know what that means?
No.
Since it's listed here, I have to talk about the jargon.
I do want to learn for that.
Yeah. So for that one, I don't know why you can't play that one.
There's so many. It's because it's stuck under the mech jeb thing.
Try to move the clock itself on the right, the button. No? I don't know. Or you can move the mech jeb icon too.
I can't move this one.
You can somehow. I just don't know how.
I don't know. It's fine.
Okay. Well, anywho, so apoapsis is apo when you get the furthest from it in your orbit. Periapsis, closest.
Okay. I figure we can probably speed up a little, because otherwise it's going to take...
Well, that's technically what that's for. You can warp to next, and it'll automatically warp you there.
That feels like cheating.
It's just time. It's just allowing time to go by. That's all cheating. Like, it's just allowing appropriate time to pass it and pause it. Because, you know, physics is taking us around. You know, so.
Yeah.
Oh, before it happens, you don't have any panels to keep you have some juice. You don't have electricity.
Oh.
So you may want to turn off your SAS.
I can't.
I don't think while you're warping you can. While you're warping, I don't think you can.
I'm not warping.
You are warping. Look at the top left there.
I didn't click
No.
warp. What?
No. Right here.
Oh, you mean, like while I have it sped up.
Yeah, that's warp. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's confusing.
Yeah. Now you can turn it off. There you go. And actually, I don't know. Time hacks. I don't know I don't remember where the battery indicator is. Oh, wait, there it is. Yeah.
Oh,
Right. So
I didn't realize that there were batteries.
Oh, yeah. If you want to click that, you can see how much you have left. Why is the stupid alarm clock in the way?
I don't know.
Just hide it. I think it'll still be there. There we go. Oh, you got plenty of charge. There it is.
That's good.
Okay.
We straight chillin'.
Mm-hmm. So you could probably warp there now.
Meow. Meow.
Doing good? Bob is hauling booty.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now you're here. Now you can probably do it. EVA, nice.
Yay.
Cool.
Ah!
Whoa, look at that science. Nice.
Ooh, very nice.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Close
actually
doors this time?
remember to close the doors.
Does
I
warp
don't
still
sleep.
break the physics? No, I don't. We haven't had that happen yet.
It definitely warns you, like, at least on Earth. I don't know about on space.
Launching with warp is problematic, I know, because there's a lot going on.
Okay, so we're orbiting.
Yep.
Cool. How do I get back?
All right. Well, you just passed the point where you needed to burn to get back.
Oh, wouldn't it be better to do it at the periapsis because it's closer?
You want to try? I'm legit. Are you asking? You want me to tell you? Or
I
you just
am
want to do it?
asking.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know how much to help you or not help you. Yeah. So if you burn at periapsis, okay, it's gonna take a lot more for that to move that orbit in.
Why is that?
Okay. Then because the apoapsis is so far out. Does that make sense?
Oh, because it just shrinks the radius of it.
Of the opposite side, right? So if you are when you burn in that direction. I mean, granted, eventually you will, yes,
right.
You will have, even if you burn at periapsis, you will have enough. It will just take more. So the more efficient way to do it is just to burn at apoapsis.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'll have him go around again.
Yeah, I think warp next, it like automatically speeds up and slows down.
Okay.
I think that's what that does.
So what do I do when I get there?
Then all you want to do is you want to burn in the opposite direction that you're orbiting.
Okay.
Okay. And there's a SAS button for that. Hey, look, the Pleiades at the bottom left. Ah. Oh. Yep, right there.
Hello.
And Taurus, to the left of that. All right, you're there. So now, you want to burn. Yep.
Retrograde,
That's
right?
it. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, and watch your periapsis change when you do that. See, look, watch it. Going down. So that's enough right there. That's plenty right there. All right.
Is it?
Yep. Yep. No, that's plenty.
Okay.
Because what's going to happen is you're going to begin to hit the atmosphere. And I don't think Kerbal Space Program has atmospheric skipping, is what we'll call it.
I mean, I have a lot of liquid fuel left.
You do, yep. You did good. Well, you were at like 3,600, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Well, I've never successfully orbited around the Earth before, so that's pretty cool.
Nice. Yep, there's no such thing as going straight to anything.
In space.
Yeah, you can like in very shallow re-entry, you can actually cause your spacecraft to like bounce
Oh.
off the atmosphere.
Also, should I turn that off or am I okay?
You'll probably be okay. If you're worried about it, you can burn again in retrograde or in reverse direction of your orbit, because that'll add more.
In retrograde again, or
you
or
need
would I
to
need
stop
to be-
the warp. There you go. Because it won't. The SAS won't like put you in the right direction until you've stopped the warp. So. You can, if you want, you could further slow down once you begin to get into.
I don't know what to do.
Whichever, if you want to, yeah. Once you start getting into the atmosphere, upper atmosphere, you could do that.
Okay. Am I good to just like chill for now, or?
Yeah.
We straight chillin'.
Straight chilling.
I wonder if Chad, are y'all upset I haven't blown anything up yet?
The next rocket, I think.
I'm sure the next one I will.
Because they get more and more complicated. About now, we're gonna try to get to the moon and orbit it.
Okay.
Oh, the music cut. That means we're getting back in the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
You could go ahead and burn it.
Am I?
Yeah, you're good.
Retrograde, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then
There you go.
how much do I want to burn?
Oh yeah, Doom's weight. Yep. I mean, not low Earth orbit, really, because the Earth's orbit is just way too large at that, or the Earth's gravitational pull is just way too large at that. All right, yeah, we'll go ahead and jettison now. So there's something, Doomswake, there's something called Lagrange points in space, where essentially you can put a satellite into a Lagrange point to cause the gravitational, the gravitational balancing, essentially. It's like a knife edge, but
a knife!
the Earth and the Moon and the Sun. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's what the James Webb Telescope, the Space Telescope now is called that. Lagrange points, because there are several. Nice.
Sweet.
Doing good.
Hey, Brain Witch, how are you doing? Do I need to straighten out or anything, or?
Nope. You're letting drag do the work for you.
Okay. We're chilling, yeah, chilling. Doop boop boop doop boop doop boop boop.
Wish you could hear me better. You can't hear me very well.
I think you're probably just a little more soft-spoken than I am, because I yell a lot. Okay,
yeah,
then I probably want to parachute now.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Also, thanks, Techie. Yeah. Thanks, Fairly.
Alright, ready to go to the moon? Orbit the moon?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, let's get a calculator out for that one. To know how much delta V in each stage that you need. Or change in speed.
Change in speed. Yeah!
Nice.
We did it!
Good job. Alright. Got some good science too. Now, which of these is going to okay, you can go ahead and go back to the administration area.
That was a lot of science.
Research. Yeah, that was good. All right, so we need to look at these and see which ones are going to be beneficial to
For Moon.
For Moon.
Are we orbiting?
We're just going to orbit this time, and then next time.
Okay, so I guess we don't need to worry about.
Well, unless you just want to go all out for it in one big, because it'll probably take us the full rest of the 40 minutes to build a rocket.
Fuck it! I want to try to land on the moon.
Okay. So we won't get him. We won't worry about getting them back then.
Dude, the expression that you just made. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, so I'm gonna need what, like a crew cabin?
No.
Probably, or no.
We're only gonna bring one.
Okay.
You already have the lander cannon, so that's good.
I do?
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, which one did I get the lander cannon?
That one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh, we're definitely gonna get in solar panels for this one too.
Oh yeah.
Do you not have solar panels? Yeah, you're gonna have to have those.
Yeah.
So.
Get that.
Okay, and then what about it at the top up here?
Heavy rocketry?
Yeah, there's the bigger ones. Yeah, we will definitely need some of these, I think. And then the next one.
Well, I don't have any more science.
No, the fuel. Yeah, I know you don't. Then what's below that one?
Fuel systems.
Yeah, it's the bigger. Dang, that's the bigger fuel tanks.
I don't have enough research.
Okay, well, we got to do it. We have to do what we have with what we have. There we go.
Gotta do with what I got.
What are words?
Oh, use the FFC audio compressor, and that helps you a lot, John. Well, I'm glad they have that too.
All right, we need to just start from a blank canvas on this one.
Okay. So just new.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. You ready for this?
Also, I hope that you can get some rest, Brain Witch.
So I need to do math real quick.
Burn the education-related stress.
I don't remember how much it's going to be. We're not getting him back?
Nope.
All right.
Hey,
so
chat. What are we
naming
this? What are we naming this thing? What are we naming this buddy, pal, chum, buddy, friend?
Let's see. Don't remember the orbits of everything. I want to say it's like 5,000 something, but I don't remember exactly.
I don't know how to use the lander can.
So
like, do I not need this?
Nope,
then?
you don't need that.
Okay.
Yep.
The lander can's.
Nope. You still have a capsule. You still have a capsule there. You gotta get rid of the capsule. That's
What
the new capsule. Yeah.
That's weird. It
Yeah.
like.
Delete that.
I'm trying. It was like
You
stuck.
already have one. You already clicked it.
I didn't though. It's like lagging.
No. If there's no parts, you just click one of those and it puts it there automatically
that's
as a starting
why.
point. Okay. All right.
Yeah, maybe a future stream idea. We could launch a rescue mission.
Rescue mission. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. So yeah, I just did the calculation. It's about
Thanks, my boo.
about 5,200.
Thanks, Jenny Bravo. Okay, so I have this thing.
Okay. All right.
So we need
Top to bottom. Okay. There's no atmosphere on the moon, right? So we don't need parachutes. And you're not bringing them back, right?
Right.
You're just
so
gonna do a rescue
don't-
mission later.
Okay, so I don't need a parachute.
Don't need a parachute.
I need a heat shield though, right?
Nope. You don't need a heat shield either. All right.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
Okay. Well, then I guess I should start with a decoupler.
Hey, it's calculated. The no jargon is for Spoonee. I can't use it for Spoonee's benefit. Because she'll go, I don't know what that means. So, okay, wait.
I have a coupler.
Wait. Yeah, don't start there. Don't start there.
Why?
We don't need a coupler. Okay. All right. So the moon has a very unique problem. There is no way you can land on the moon with a parachute or anything like that. So the only way to land on the moon is to slow yourself down the entire way. Okay. There is a jargon name for that, but I won't call it that. I won't say it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You have to just slow your way down all the way until you touch the moon.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So what we need, all right, is not a decoupler actually. What we need is an engine with some fuel.
Okay.
Yep.
That'll just be attached to this permanently?
Permanently. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
How big of a fuel tank do I need?
That's probably too big. Yeah.
Too big?
You could go even smaller than that. Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Hi, Nazgul Rodeo. That's a great name, by the way.
Oh, that is good.
Okay, so I have that. And if that's enough. Are we gonna try to do any kind of science or anything, or are we just saying fuck it, land on the moon?
You could. Yeah.
I mean,
And send
if
it
we're
back.
gonna go to the moon, I feel like we should like get some data and send it back, right?
Okay. All right.
So
You
let
could
me
leave that
put-
attached. That's fine.
Oh, I was gonna put like a science thingy.
That's gonna add more weight, which is gonna be much more difficult to. We got to go lightweight as possible.
Okay.
So.
Okay,
So just add
then-
science. Just add science.
Don't stand science.
There you go. You can zoom in, you know.
I don't know how.
Oh, hold shift. And the mouse wheel. There you go.
Science! Bitches.
Nice. Now, if he's gonna be stuck there, land on the moon or land on the moon. So if he's gonna be stuck there, he's definitely gonna need some solar panels, right?
Oh, yeah. I don't know where those are.
I forget what they are. Oh, the electrical. Okay. Now, the moon also has another unique problem. 1 day on the moon is 30 Earth days.
Okay.
So you're going to need batteries to store all of that energy that you collect during the daytime, so that you for 15 days, so that you don't run out of electricity.
So I need a fuck ton of rechargeable battery packs?
Well, we need to see how much battery you currently have, actually. And I don't remember how you do that in the...
I don't know, I'm just gonna start adding these.
Yeah.
Rechargeable battery packs everywhere!
I don't know, actually. I don't know the density of urban as compared to Earth's. I'm assuming, like, at sea level. I'm not sure. I would imagine it's pretty similar, but not totally sure. Okay, so you got those on. All right, now we need the recharging.
Okay, we need solar panels. Where do I put those exactly?
Probably just the top, unfortunately. We don't have the kind that can angle yet.
Like, how many of these should I just put a fuck ton of these on here?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. 4. I'm sure we could do the math, but we just MacGyver it.
Yeah, that's usually my approach.
Okay, so...
There's not a mobile battery on Earth that'll keep a Nintendo Switch going for 30 days. That's the real problem. He's gonna get bored.
So we also need some legs.
Okay.
Clear fusion powered. Nice. You do have some. I was worried that you didn't have
I
any.
have micro landing struts.
There you go.
How many, like... 4? 3?
So... okay, now wait, you have to think about this for a sec. These things coming out. What? What?
I'm just fucking with you.
What?
Because it
What?
wouldn't even matter at this point.
At
it
right
wouldn't.
there, I know,
So I
right?
was like,
I'm sitting over here going, oh. Okay, so... Yeah. I mean, 3 is okay. 4 would be better.
Well, then we'll do
But
4.
no, it's fine. Like,
no.
No?
I did ask.
I know you did.
I was like, 3? 4? 18?
You're not trying to put it on the edge. You could just, yeah, there you go. You can move it to the center of the thing. There you go. Nice. Now, are these retractable? Can these?
I don't know.
Ollie, what are you doing over there? Here's a quick trick. You could right-click on them in one as they're attached and see.
Oh.
Start retracted. Nice.
Cool.
Made a very satisfying
Clunk. Oops, I clicked
What
the wrong
did you
button.
do? Oh. Okay.
I was trying to click save.
Oh.
I clicked the wrong fucking button.
They do. Yep. There's nuclear fusion. Yep. That's how you keep people alive around Jupiter or on a Mars base, or although I do think there's other things you can like drill for resources and fuel and stuff. I can't remember if that's stock or not though. Okay. You got it?
Yeah.
Alright, now we need to get this sucker to the moon.
Up in the air.
Okay. Now we do need a decoupler. Okay. Alright, so that's about half the amount we need to land. Okay. 257. Okay. So wait. So we're gonna have multiple. We're gonna start landing with another fuel tank and engine.
Like another small one or something?
Right.
Another itty bitty one?
Not that itty bitty. Yeah.
Okay. Well, like nice medium size.
There you go.
Should I use the swivel or maybe because it says final and landing, so it is pretty close to final.
Yeah. Is there a separator? Oh, there is. All right. Yeah, that's probably good enough for the landing part.
Okay.
All right. So now we need to get to moon orbit. Okay. So we need to add another. Well, technically, what we need now is about 4,600 additional.
Okay, so.
And so don't go with those solid rockets though, because we're in space and need to do all these maneuvers. So
no.
We need to go big tanks, lots of tanks. We don't have the bigger tanks yet. Start with the center, build the center core is what it's called, and then once you get all those built, then you can start building outwards. Okay.
And then we have some new fuel engines.
Yeah.
There's also the Poodle.
150 in a vacuum. Yeah, that one. See how that one's designed for? If you look at the thrust there, see the numbers are significantly different. So ASL means atmospheric sea level, I think. And vac means vacuum. But you see the other one, like, so this one is much more designed to work in space than it is, right? So that would be a good set, as well as there's 3 there.
This one's really good too, but it's also heavier.
And it's similar. So, but I don't know if you can attach a coupler to the dual. Actually, don't know.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, I see the little icon there. The little, little ball. Yep.
I mean, is that what we want then?
We don't have any adapters, do we yet?
What's an adapter?
So if you go over to one of the other things, it's basically a way to change the size.
I don't know where it would be.
I don't know where it would be. Out of utility? No. Oh, it's not there. Structural. Maybe lower than that. Going down. No, you don't have one yet. That's okay.
No, I don't think, because we didn't take the miniaturization thing because we were trying to get the other rockets.
Okay.
So would it be better? I don't know which one would be better to get then.
Probably that one because the weight is so much lower than the other one. Okay. Oh wait, do we have a coupler? We may not be able to do this with our current parts. Yeah, we don't have the larger one. Can that one fit on there? I don't know what it'll look like. Oh my god, that's ridiculous looking. That's so funny.
It looks dumb, but it functions.
Does it function?
It looks dumb, but it functions. That should be my tagline.
I think what we should do, Spoonee, is keep these rockets small up top. So let's remove that engine.
Okay.
Yeah, and just put one of the other ones that you've been using.
So like swivel.
No, not. But yeah. See, because look how much more delta V that gave us.
Okay.
All right. So that should be enough to get us. Oh yeah, that should be enough. Okay, so that's enough for everything we need to do in space. Okay.
Okay. And
all right.
then
Now we just need to get into orbit. So now we have to add 3,400 on top of this. Remember, it's 3,400 to get the orbit.
So, oh wait, I probably want more than 2.
Well, so like I was saying, build the center stage, the center first.
Yeah. Are we
then
gonna
build
want
out.
another thing?
Not up this high. No.
What?
You need to build a whole bunch down low.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing here.
I would say more. You need like 3 or 4 of those at least. Remember, 3,400, and this thing weighs a lot. So.
I'm just curious, like, okay, that adds like 1K, and then if I do that, a little less, I guess. Because I think the thrust on this one is better, technically. It's not a very big difference, though, probably because of the weight. And then, yeah, that one just sucks. That one's just bad.
Because because you'll be using it in the vacuum or in the atmosphere. That's why that's bad. And it's only 64.
I don't know what I should do then.
So you probably need another fuel tank down there too.
Okay.
Also, we did forget to add something else up there at the top.
What? Well, we need a communication thing, don't we?
Yeah, but I don't think the lander can control the... Well, maybe it can, actually. So, I don't think the lander has...
Yeah.
I don't think the lander is able to maneuver.
Oh.
I think you have to add things for it to maneuver, I think. I'm not entirely sure, actually. If you click back over on it, on the lander can. Sorry, on the actual part.
Oh.
In the list. Right.
A novel full-body crumple zone technology.
Command. Crew must include a pilot. Third part. It already has a data transmitter on it?
It says it can't transmit science.
Reaction wheel, there it is. Okay, it does have a reaction wheel.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Okay, but we will want some... you're going to learn about side rockets now.
Okay.
That control, like, direction in space, like how you move around, to help it. Nice.
Okay, just before I forget about it. Nope. What if we're overthinking this? Considering that the vacuum of space is being constantly bombarded by solar radiation, all a switch really needs to stay powered is a solar sail? Are y'all trying to figure out how to keep a Nintendo Switch powered in space? That's admirable. Okay, side rockets. Like, what is this thing?
That's just a side mountable solid rocket.
So I don't know how many of these I want, like 3, 4?
On the side, you want to keep your liquid fuels on the inside in the single core, and then your solids on the outside.
Okay.
Keep your liquids and solids separate. Also,
those are huge.
for stability, you want... it's gonna be
I want what?
So that middle core that you have there...
I don't know what you mean by core.
Sorry, the middle of it. So,
Okay.
core being like the center. If you put a whole bunch of rockets around each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
The middle one.
Okay.
All right. Sorry. So, I've never built a moon launch with this few parts before, so we're definitely MacGyver. So we need to make the rocket this part here more. You need to add more fuel tanks there.
Okay.
Yeah, to make it about the length of one of those solid rockets.
Okay. It should be.
Okay. There you go. I added some here. I was gonna add a second one. Nah,
No.
Or yeah, you probably could actually. Yeah, because these are gonna fall off early.
So then what part?
You could probably bring those down because you were. But keep them. Yeah, there you go.
Here.
There you go. That should help.
Just to help stabilize it some, since these are fucking huge.
Now you're talking. Okay. Not quite on there on the side. Also, this is gonna be interesting too because
I'm trying.
Nice.
Okay, so those are all going together, and then we'll decouple all of that stuff.
Well, but the solid rockets may burn out. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna just do the liquid one as a separate one,
There you
just in case.
Yeah.
But that'll decouple those, and then I'll have one for that.
What was the number there?
An additional 3,400, but I don't remember what we had before.
Yeah, I think
Was
you
it
got
like
it. I think you got it.
Okay.
No, total. How much did I say?
I don't remember. I forgot.
Oh, make sure you put MechJet on there.
Oh yeah, and I was gonna add the nose counts. Let's see. Where was that at?
That was in like the command. There you go.
Okay.
Oh man. Now this is going to be really interesting because we don't have any way to shield the top of the spacecraft from the atmosphere. Unless you might be able to add like a coupler on top. You might be able to add a coupler on top.
Maybe.
And then add an aerodynamic nipple.
Is that literally what it's called?
I'm calling it's. I'm not saying the jargon. There you go.
Okay, and then I mean, we could put like a thermal panel or something.
It's not the thermal part of it. It's the wind ripping it off. Yeah, there you go. That'll help a little bit, and then you can jettison that later.
Okay.
You could probably jettison that after the solid rockets.
So like, along the same time that I get rid of them?
Or the center engine. Yeah, about that. No, we're good. Yeah, there you go. About right there is fine.
Okay.
Ish. Because you should be in space by then.
Okay. Okay, and then so we have the solid rockets going along with this first big one.
Yep.
And then the solid rockets decouple, and then that and the liquid decouple, and then we have this one, and then that decouples, this one, that decouples, and then this one.
Yep. You probably could. That's gonna make it really heavy on top. You probably could remove the double engine here.
Okay.
And just and just put 2. Oh no, because that's a longer fuel tank. Never mind. Just kidding. It's a big one.
What am I naming it?
I don't know. Bard corn.
Bard corn.
All right. And who's brave enough to ride this dude?
I don't know.
Put Bob in there. Or Valentina.
Bob.
Bob. Bob it is.
Bob!
Shooting Bob to the moon.
Come on, Bob. Let's do this shit.
All right. Okay, now. I have to remember when to launch and everything. Well, technically, if we're in an orbit, it doesn't matter. Do you want to use the... You want to use MechJeb to help?
Probably.
Okay.
Do I want to turn this on, right?
MechJeb will turn it off for you. So go ahead and open up MechJeb. And we want the... It's not there. We don't have it yet. Oh, boy.
Well.
Wait, no. Go back.
You're on your own, kid.
We will need ascent stats.
Where is that? Oh.
Mm-hmm. And then also... orbit info, probably. Oh, wait, or is it called altitude adjustment? I don't remember. Or attitude adjustment. No, it's not attitude adjustment. No, I don't think it's there. I don't think we have it yet.
Well, we're on our own.
Okay, however, we do need to set a target.
Okay.
The moon! I always like to do this just to make it a little easier. Send the second best to rescue the best. I mean, strike that, reverse it. Alright, so you want to find the moon in its orbit. There you go. Set as a target. Alright.
Targeting the moon.
Now, do you see the magenta thing that came up?
Magenta thing?
On your little bubble. Heads up.
Oh.
I don't want to call it what it actually is.
Oh, this thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the direction I want to go.
No, that's the target. So that's the problem with orbital mechanics, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you go directly towards it, you'll never make it.
Right?
So you have to plan ahead for when you can burn. All right. And just because I've played this so much, I know where the moon needs to be about for you to... There are more sophisticated ways to do it, but I'll do target it. Okay. So, before you weren't able to really control the direction of your orbit.
Mm-hmm.
This, you're gonna really have to control it.
Okay.
So, you see how your level, wings level thing is pointing towards the 90 on the right and then pointing towards the 270 on the left?
Yeah.
You need it to point to the left. Okay.
The left?
270. Mm-hmm.
Why are you messing with the speed?
Oh, because we're going to have to wait a while for the moon to get in the right position. We're just going to sit on the launch pad for 12 days?
We just burn when the vibes are right.
Yep. Okay. Alright, you need to point that way, but not yet. Oh, you could turn on SAS actually. That would just be A, I think, right? You can go ahead and start. A little bit. Oh no!
Well.
Rip. I didn't touch the keyboard. I sped up the warp.
This is fine.
Well, you're going in the opposite direction.
No, we're gonna go to the Undersea Palace.
Oh, the Undersea. Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna visit the ocean. I'm here for the ocean.
Oh my lord. Can't watch. Can't watch.
Well, I already fucked it up. I might as well make it funny.
True. Oh,
yeah!
Nice. Pull up.
Pull up.
At least the top stick is nice. All right, let's go back to the VAB, Vehicle Assembly Building. Oops, I used her. All right, so we need to add some control, right?
Yeah, but we only have 6 minutes.
6 minutes? What, is that the time?
It's almost 12.
All right, real quick. All right, I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do. Okay, go to the engines. Yep, nope, one up from that. Sorry, one up from that. Nope, none of those. Down. Wait, where is it? One up from that. Right there. There we go. Okay, you see the little square little things to your right? Let's see, there's that one and then that one. Which one's best? Which one's stronger? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Wait, which one? I don't see thrusts. Pressure. Thrust power. There it is. Okay, and then the other one. And then the left one again. Right one again. Wait, is there any difference? I don't see a difference.
This says 1.0 and the other one's 0.1.
Okay, 1.0 I guess.
Okay.
I grab that and put 4 of them. There you go. On the bottom. Or in the center of the... Sorry. On the bottom of the rocket, but up from it a little bit. There you go. There you go. And do the same thing up there at the top as well.
Like here? Or lower?
Yeah, that lower a little. No, up. There you go. Like right there should be good. Not entirely sure. We're gonna find out. And do they have? I think you need monopropellant. I don't know if you have enough monopropellant.
I don't know.
So that's the side little mounted tank there.
This?
No, in the fuel tank section. There you go. That thing. Yeah. But you were on 4, right? You put 4 of those RCS guys.
4 down here and 4 up here.
Oh, perfect. Okay, good. And then more on the bottom one as well. I don't know. We'll just find out. Ooh, we're underweight now. This will help.
Underweight?
I mean,
over?
I mean, under speed.
Okay.
All right, just hit it.
Fuck it, we ball.
Here we go. We don't have enough, but we'll do it. Oops, sorry. All right, now you need to do a special thing and press R. So R activates these little guys, and they're gonna help stabilize you.
Okay. Do I want this too?
You do. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, you got to do the target thing again.
Okay.
Those little clicks, those are them helping you.
Ugh.
Yeah. Or actually, turn them all off right now for a second. And then you need to warp again until the moon is on the horizon. Oh, too much! Oh, too fast! Too fast! Ooh. Oh well. Hit it. Hit it.
Okay.
Oh, you need to come off this one. All right, you can do it. I believe. Maybe
I don't.
Maybe the turn was too soon. Oh, the RCS will definitely help. Yeah. Just let it keep.
Okay.
The RCS is definitely. You see them triggering here on the side?
Yeah.
First there.
This is complicated and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
So you rotate.
I didn't touch anything!
Sorry. I mean that. There we go. Ollie, stop. He always gets this, or she always gets that way. It's down to its knees. Alright. Now we'll get some Sur's heating. Alright. Nice. Ooh, very nice. Alright, so now we want to start that left turn. Yep, keep going. I would go ahead and cut your throttle. And check neck jab there. How high are we going up? First. Whoa! Wow! Okay.
Is that good or bad? I don't know.
Pull out MechJeb, get the orbit info. Pretty high. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
All right, but we are going in the wrong direction, so you need to burn more in that direction.
The other way?
No. You're pointed in the right way. You just need to burn that way.
Okay.
Not that much. Point towards the horizon, actually. Because you got up and up. You just need to go over. Yep, right there. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, I'm going.
Cool. You're doing good. Don't worry about all those flipping around. Doing good.
Am I?
Yep. You could point it more to the horizon.
More?
Yeah. Right.
Keeps, yeah.
Go ahead and hit cut. Right. And then turn off your RCS things and your SAS. Okay. Now let's hit the map and let's have a looky. That's better. All right, now do our mission plan thing. Or our maneuver, rather. Yep. Yep. You're doing good.
Add maneuver.
Yep.
And I want this way, right?
Yep. Until you keep going. Oh. Come back. No, you can use the other one to go back. Use the opposite direction. There you go. No. But pull it out.
Ah!
Pull it out. There you go. There you go. Nope. Come back. All right. Keep going. Subtle. Keep going. All right. See this? See those two indicators? That's how close you get. Ooh, nice. That's good. We did it right. So that's the burn we want.
Okay.
You can maybe even get it a little closer even. Oh.
Ah!
Nope.
Dude, it's so fucking touchy.
Yep.
Is that good?
Close as we're gonna get it, but we'll do what's called. Oh, I can't use the jargon. We'll call. No, a little bit more. A little bit more. That's probably good. We'll do a. Right. So we need. Oh, you need to go ahead and point to it. Go ahead and turn everything on and get started.
Okay. What am I?
Yep. Hit the little. Yep. That one. Okay. And slowly go up. Go. Nice.
Just do like a little thrust? Or should I go up more?
You can go full thrust now.
Okay.
All right. You're doing good. Yep. We're not doing return. Bob's gonna have to be saved.
Back again.
We're taking our stuff and going to the moon.
Yeah. I'm going to the only place where there isn't capitalism. Space!
I got bad news for you.
No! Now I really am Tim Curry yelling no Command and Conquer Red Alert 3.
All right, get ready for separation.
Mm-hmm.
Again. Hit it. Nice. Very good. Whoa!
Dude! What the fuck?
Oh, I hope the solar panels are okay.
Oh my god! I thought Bob straight up died!
Ooh, that was close.
There it is! There's the MUN!
We're going for it. Alright, now as we get closer, go ahead and hit your map. Ooh, we changed again. There we go.
Can we map?
Yeah, that was the nose cone. Okay, now you gotta barely bump it. Okay, and I mean bump
it where?
Just
what?
like shift and control. So you need to like throttle down when it gets close with control. When it gets close. Yep.
Is it close? I don't know where I'm.
When this matches that, when the blue matches the dotted line. Uh-oh. Next. You need to stage again.
Yeah, I'm trying. Let me do it there.
There you go. Hit it. But turn it down, though. Turn it down. Hit X. There you go. Now go back out. Alright, now hit shift again to bring the throttle back up. This is a very subtle thing. But we can change it if it messes up. You only get one shot. One opportunity. For setting up for an intercept. That our orbit intercepts the moon. And we'll let gravity do the rest. Go on.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, too far.
Damn it!
Yeah.
See, I was slowing down and then you
were.
said keep going, so then I sped up!
Keep going, not keep going faster.
Dude!
That's okay, we can burn the opposite direction. Okay, so go ahead and...
I don't know how to do that.
Alright, so now go ahead and cancel that maneuver. But you're doing good. Yep, there, just check. Yep, okay, hit him. Alright, now we need to do what's called a course correction. Sorry, I'm using jargon now, but that's not too. And we're going to do the course correction on this side. Yeah, somewhere in there. I'm not exactly sure where would be optimal. You can try it there. Yep. Alright, now, you don't want to hit any of the other colors besides the yellow. You may have to... Oh!
See, I don't know what I'm doing.
It's subtle. It's subtle. You have to be very subtle.
Okay, it's fucking practically impossible to use. That's what I'm getting from this.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's very difficult.
It is, yep. Nice. Alright, so what would that put us at? Very... Moon.
15553 M.
So,
my leg is falling asleep.
1,500 kilometers.
Okay.
From the moon's surface.
Is that good or bad? Is this
we
what
can
I
fix
want?
it, yeah. Once we get there.
Okay, so should I go with this?
Look at how much it says you need. But that's what I mean. It's super subtle. There you go.
And then I just want to barely fucking tap it.
Yeah. No, not yet. Only when we get there.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, see it says at the bottom.
No, I
Node in T minus 20 minutes.
I don't know what that means.
That means we're gonna do that. We're gonna fire it.
I'm not a fucking scientist.
In 20 minutes. We got it. You can do it. And the key is to make it gentle landing, right? We don't want to slam into it, right? Oh, it's getting closer, look. And it says, see, the burn time is only going to need 0.2 seconds. So.
I know that T is time, Felix, but this is a new game for me. There's a lot of HUDs.
Subtle. Bump it. Nice! Alright, DX. Let's go look at it and see what it looks like. Oh, you did it!
Am I going to the moon?
Yeah, now go ahead and turn off your RCS and SAS. Very nice. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. Alright? Technically, it's just a flyby.
Okay.
Okay? Which means what we're going to do is we're going to get there and we're going to fly by the moon.
Okay.
Okay? And the moon's gravity is going to affect our orbit in a slight way.
Okay.
The purple is how the moon will affect our orbit.
Okay.
Okay. And you notice it's dancing around? It's
yeah.
Because it's very fine. Okay, so much so, here's a cool thing, chat. May or may not know.
Also,
so much so that the astronauts coming back from the Apollo missions had to do course corrections, the thing you just did, when they dumped waste
Oh
pee
yeah,
over the
they
side.
like dumped pee over the side, and they had to course correct for
Course
it.
correct for that. That's how subtle change of speed we're talking. Yep.
Nice.
Very precise. You can see it's bouncing around here. Okay, so but once we get there.
Hi, Mac. You can come to the moon with us.
Oh, hey, Mac. What's up? I didn't think mooning was allowed on Twitter. Haha. So. Okay.
Also, yes, there are totally moon pies on the moon. We'll have a party. I rocket hog.
Let's see, how long does it say until?
1 day.
So.
If.
That's actually.
Oh, 8 days for.
Until that
this.
one.
Okay.
Because we're going way out past it and gonna intercept.
So should I
when we
speed
get
up?
there. Yes, but I need to use restroom.
So I will not speed it up a whole lot.
Yeah.
Only a little.
Can you mute the camera?
Mute the camera.
Mute
yep,
the camera,
that's
please.
definitely what it's called. I cannot see with this in the way. Okay, I'm gonna hide our camera for a sec because basically, in order to get out of our chairs in our tiny RV, we have to like climb really weird. And I'm sorry, you're not allowed to see that.
Oh no, except there's a cat in the way now.
Oh no! There's a kitty! Yeah, I don't think there are cow pies on the moon, as far as I know. As far as I know. None cow. Good. Where? The blue one? Yeah, I mean, I am. You love this game as a concept, but you have to pilot the rocket and you freak out. Yeah, me too. But you know, I have my husband here. Well, I mean, he'll be back, but he literally has a master's degree in physics and astronomy, so that helps. But he's not allowed to use jargon, so he's doing his best. I'm so confused. Your sister also is a master in physics, but it's particle physics, so you won't. Particle physics still important. Oh. Let me hide it. Boop. Just, you know, a little less useful than astronomy.
In this case.
In this particular instance.
Yeah, but if this were a particle accelerator game, we'd be boned. Okay. Alright. Camera back up?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay,
All
now it is.
Let's see this.
Oh no.
What happened?
Oh, there's the ad manager played ads, so I'm trying to stall.
Oh.
I don't want people to miss the moon landing.
Well, we need to prep for it anyway. So
Okay.
still gonna be a few minutes for the actual landing.
No, I don't want to blow up the rocket, Zaldjian. I want to land on the moon. Your sister has a master's in library science. That's dope. Hi, Silver Nightwing. How are you doing?
Oh no. You can't pause ads or anything right now.
No.
Dang it.
Well, once they start. Thank you for supporting the stream so that I can do this full time, though I really appreciate it.
There's the moon.
The MUN.
Let's hit M. Let's see how close we are now. Oh. Where is it? Oh no. Oh, there it is on the right. On the right. Nice. Alright, so we need to set up. It's gonna be interesting.
Okay.
And we're not gonna try to land on any particular. So imagine doing this trying to land on a particular part of the moon.
No! I don't want that.
Alright. So we need to set up a plan.
Okay.
For our next burn. Alright? But we only want to burn once we get into the moon's gravitational effects. You see where it turns yellow? The orbit turns yellow?
Yeah.
She did that. Yeah, she did that to Luna. Luna, it's okay. Come here.
So what am I doing?
So what we want to do is we want to add a maneuver, but only when it's the gold periapsis.
Like in here?
Mm-hmm.
So like any particular place
on
in
the
it?
periapsis. On PE.
I mean anywhere on this yellow line or
on the PE, that's what I'm saying. The periapsis. Okay. There we go. Alright, and what we'll want to do is we'll want to hit. There you go. Nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to put it in orbit around the moon instead of the Earth, because right now we're at the Earth.
Okay, I don't know what I'm doing.
You're doing good. Keep going.
Is this...
Yeah.
How do I...
You keep going. You're doing good. Oh, yep, there you go.
Oh.
A little bit too much, though. There you go. Nice. There you go. You see? Now we put in orbit. Yep.
Okay.
So this is, sorry, jargon term. Deorbit burn. Or not deorbit burn. Sorry, orbital insertion.
Okay.
Okay. So what that means is we're going to, if we just didn't do anything, we would slingshot around the moon and then go crash into the Earth.
Shwink!
Or no, not really, because it's orbiting back. So we would see this long orbit. So, purple one. We don't want to do that, right? We want to get into orbit around the moon. We want to get out of orbit of the Earth.
Yeah.
So, and we want to enter the orbit of the moon. So that's why it's called orbital insertion.
So is this good here, like this?
Yep. Yeah, that's good. I mean, you could actually do it even more by bringing the PE, but you got to be really careful. No, the other direction, sorry. As close to the moon as we can get it. But we can also change it once we get into that orbit, so.
Okay. So that's probably good?
You could get it a little closer, yeah. Before it flips over like it did, yeah. Oh, too far. Okay, what's the PE now? 5 kilometers, that's perfect.
Yay!
All right. Here we go, guys.
Okay, so...
So you need to do exactly what that burn is in 4 days.
I don't know what I'm doing!
So you see the burn at the bottom? All the details for the burn?
Okay, so what do I do right now?
Well, you see the node, it says the node in T minus.
Okay, like should I hit these things and click on the like, so it's pointing the right direction?
Nah, not right now, because we're still 4 days away, see?
Okay.
Yeah, so...
I could probably speed that up, because it's going to take forever.
Yeah, exactly. And you should watch the moon as we do this. This is so much fun, this part. Because it'll get closer and closer and closer. It just won't get closer. Isn't this weird, though? Like, it looks like we got further away from the moon.
Yeah, it does.
And technically we did.
Oh, I had that timer there, so... because
Ah.
you were like, oh, just keep an eye on that. And I was like, okay, I'm going to have a panic because if you're not here when that happens, what do I do?
Yeah, you could do it.
I'm so nervous.
Go ahead and speed it up. We're gonna do another. What? No, not that far. We're gonna do another roundabout on the Earth one time. Oh, slow it down. Yeah. So we were still in an orbit, right? Around the Earth, and I guess you remember I was saying we need to launch at a particular time.
Yeah.
We went way too far.
Sorry.
So we had to do a complete orbit around the Earth once.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Now we should start getting close. Yeah.
Okay.
But go ahead and hit your map and make sure we didn't experience any weird things. No, that looks good.
Okay.
Okay. Right now we're gonna get close.
Okay. So should I speed back up?
Yeah. I just would not speed up to that next one because it is a faster. That's why the alarms are there in the stop point, so you can't warp past it. Because I've definitely done that and warped past it and crashed. Yeah.
Thank you, Koo. Rest well. Thank you, Silver Nightwing. Also, that does sound really cozy, Genie Problem. I love when you're laying down somewhere and your cat just decides it's time to come cuddle.
All right, getting to 4 hours. Okay.
Here's
Getting
the
closer.
moon.
Yep. Now we're gonna get close. All right, and about 30 minutes before the burn, you need to orient everything correctly. And go ahead and slow all the way down. Yep. See how we're getting close now? Oh, it's a little bit bigger than the Earth now. Okay.
At the 30-minute mark specifically, or
I don't know. It could be the 15-minute mark. It's just like we need to get it in. Oh, see how it changed? See how the attitude indicator, the bubble thing at the bottom, changed? That means we're now in a new orbit. We're in the moon's gravitational effects now, not the Earth.
That's no moon.
All right, I'd go ahead and slow down now.
Okay, yeah.
Or the time warp. And go ahead and put yourself in the right.
And then maneuver.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Okay.
This is a true test. Imagine this is for real, and like you're not sure if that engine's gonna light.
Oh God.
Although you would because they tested before before they leave orbit.
Okay, so I'm gonna speed up just a little bit because it's still like 27 minutes.
So here's what you want to do. Also, you want to put the burn time on either end of 0. If that makes any sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So that means you want to start the burn about 16 seconds. At T-minus 16 seconds, you start the burn.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Okay, because you want to like slowly go up, so that gives you enough time, or
no? Because technically you should be at 100 then, 100% throttle. But here we go.
Hi, Lilia.
Hello. It's interesting and difficult, but Spoonie's doing a great job, so.
Oh, thanks.
All right, here we go. So at about 16 seconds, then you start the burn. And go all the way up to 100.
Okay.
Because that burn time is at 100%. Rock. So what you're doing now is you're killing your speed to get into orbit around.
So I want to kill my speed when it's at 0?
Well, no. That's what you're doing right now as you burn.
Okay. But I mean, I want to kill the engine at 0.
At 0, yeah.
Okay, that's...
But you don't want to go over, and you don't want to go much under, so...
Okay.
You want to hit it at 0 just as close as you can. But slow down the throttle a little bit. Just barely bump it up, and then... There you go. Ooh. Bump. Nice. Alright, hit the check mark, and let's go look. See how you did. Oh! Nice!
Am I doing it?
You did it. Periapsis.
Oh my god, I'm gonna land on the moon! Okay, baby!
Well, not yet.
Die.
So there's no atmosphere. There's no atmosphere to slow you down, right?
Okay.
So you would just keep going in this orbit. So
Okay.
once you hit periapsis now we have to do a deorbit burn, which literally means like we are slowing down enough to where our orbit will collide with the moon.
Okay, so I need to... Can I turn these off, or...
Yeah, for now.
Right now.
But you need to do a plan again.
Yeah, I
Okay,
just was
now,
asking if I can.
things are going to happen very quickly.
Okay.
Okay.
So I want to plan for this, right?
Yep. Zoom in, actually. And undo that for a sec. Or you can move it around.
What? I can?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And just put periapsis in the center.
Yeah, that's as center as I can really make it.
Well, rotate your camera the other way.
I'm trying to!
And see left and right. How is it? See, it needs to go. There's a better way to do this, but I can't remember how. I don't know why. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to, because we get there, we're going to deorbit, right? So we want to collide with the moon. But very shallowly. Okay. Oh,
wrong way.
Yeah, there you go. We don't want it just to be a straight shot down, right?
Yeah.
So here's how you can kind of plan where you want to land once you get into orbit around the moon.
I'm trying to figure out why it's like not.
What? It's doing it? Doing it?
Keep going?
Yeah. There you go. It's just gonna get really touchy here in a sec. That's probably good there for right this second. And then we want to make sure we land on the light side, because obviously you don't want to land on the dark side. And then you have no power for however many days. But
so is that good for now?
Yes. However,
can I make a second
if you want to be no. If you want to be real pro, grab the center of your maneuver and move it to your left. Move it out away from the moon. No, not that.
Ah.
Okay,
This?
just the center thing. Yeah, and then move it the other way.
I can't.
Oh, it won't let you?
No.
Oh, okay. Just kidding.
Is that still good? I don't know.
Well, where does that put the apoapsis?
I don't know. It's really hard to see.
The yellow one. Okay. Where does that put us?
I don't know.
Hover over the apoapsis. There you go. 50 kilometers. So we need to do more. That's too high.
So we need to get closer to it?
Yeah.
Like this?
Get touchy. Go on. We basically want the periapsis to be 0. They're going to flip in a second. Yep, see that flip? Okay, now you're looking at periapsis. Right, 2 kilometers.
Is this what we want?
If you go any more, then there's a chance you're going to land on the dark side.
So should I pull this further?
I would leave it there, and then we'll let the orbit take us... Oh, shoot, I don't remember how high the moon surface is. Ollie! No. Okay, yeah, you can warp to it now. So it's only an 8-second burn. Oh, you should switch to the spaceship view so you can see the moon come into view. This is really cool. I like this part. Ollie. The Dark Side of the Moon is a great album. Nice. We're gonna get real close now. Watch how scary close we'll get.
Ollie says hi.
Okay, you're gonna get faster, so you gotta slow it down more. Ollie, no. Alright, I would go ahead and go to regular speed here and then set up for your maneuver. Make sure you're all in right. Yeah, look at that dude.
Wow, cool. Okay, so I want to turn this stuff on, right?
Yep. Yep.
Let's do maneuver.
Nice.
set up for that.
Okay. Now, for this particular one, it's better that you don't overshoot. You can remain a
I
little.
think the solar panels might be fucked. I don't know.
No, they'll still work. That is pretty funny though.
Okay, so what do I need to do?
Okay, so now what you want to do? Ooh. Man, I hope we're. Oh yeah, we got enough. Okay, good. Oh, Ollie's being a 2. No, Ollie.
He's like, guys, it's my bedtime. Okay.
All right, so we want to speed up, or go ahead and warp it more. Ollie, no. Really close.
Oh my god.
Okay, watch that time down there. Ooh, wait. Because I don't know how high the moon is, so we could collide into a mountain.
I don't know.
Let me see that first.
No,
second.
that's
Right there.
cheating!
Just point down the axis. There we go. Yeah, I think we're okay. Alright. I think we're okay.
Okay!
Oh, lordy. No, Ollie. Stop whining. Or stop squeaking. Whew, getting close. So we said that any word that Spoonee would feasibly know. Go ahead and go up to 100. Is not jargon, and she physically knows what axis means. Ollie. Alright, let's have a look at that and see. Go ahead and stop there.
Okay.
Alright, how we looking? A little bit.
It looks like we're gonna...
Oh, we are gonna. Oh, yeah, so don't do that. Go ahead and hit X on that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're
How do
right.
I-
Just
yeah.
hit the X, yep. Alright, so what we'll do is when we get to apoapsis now.
Well, are we gonna make it that far?
Yeah, because look, there's no collision, right?
Okay. Yeah. So at apoapsis.
Could we pause and put her to bed real quick?
Maybe.
Yeah. Alright.
Just do that.
Yeah.
I like how this says Spoonee kills Kerbals. We'll see if that actually tracks.
This is one of the harder things to do. Yeah.
Okay, so sorry for the cliffhanger, chat. We're gonna put Ollie to bed real quick because she is upsetty spaghetti. It's her bedtime. So I'm gonna take a very quick break and put her to bed, and then we're gonna come back and see if we can land on the moon.
Yep.
Thank y'all for hanging out for what turned out to be an extended stream because moon.
Yep. Moon.
Moon.
Gotta complete the goal.
Gotta land on the moon. Okay, we'll be right back. Alrighty, y'all, we are back. We're back.
Alright.
Also, I'm going to minimize Ollie's camera since she is now asleep. Because she's an old lady. Okay.
Oh, wait, don't revert. No, do not revert.
No.
You should save, actually. That's what you should do. Moon orbit?
Moon orbit.
Good idea. Okay. Ready for this?
No.
So we can... Oh, wait, you need to finish doing the maneuver. Planning. You had it on the right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I was...
Oh, good. That's good.
And maneuver.
Yep, and we want to go against our direction. Yep. Right. Let's see. You should spin it around to the other side and see how much. Yeah, that'll land you in the light side. Yeah.
Should I do it a little more, or?
Nah, you're okay.
Okay, so is that good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
I mean, you'll need to do a constant burn in a little bit, so. Okay. Then you can go ahead and warp.
Thank you for the welcome, Max.
Ooh, we're gonna get close. Oh. Oh man, that's close.
Oh, can't warp faster than 10 times now.
There we go. That was close.
Yeah, so we have just barely enough to do this, and then we have a whole nother fuel tank, so we should be okay.
Yeah. I did the mass at a time. Alright, go ahead and get into your maneuver direction. Here. You can't do that while warped. There you go. Now we turn and look. Okay, so, and bring up on MechJeb, you can close the orbit thing and bring up the surface info. Or landing info, actually. It may be more helpful. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, nice. Perfect. Alright, so here's a little trick. You want your height in meters, your true height in meters, and your vertical speed as you go down, okay, to be... I can't remember if it's 1-to-1 or like 10-to-1, which is a big difference. But I'll know almost immediately. I'll remember what it is so, once we get down there. So your whole goal, while you're maintaining retrograde, so you maintain the direction of opposite travel, right, is to match those numbers. Once we do the landing burn, but we're not going to do that yet. We're just
we
picking
have
the landing
this
site.
tiny little one first, right?
Yeah. Here we go. 7. Alright, that's good. Yep. We gonna land now.
Yep.
Alright, go ahead and hit X. A lot's gonna happen now.
Hit X on
that.
this.
Yep, hit M.
Cannot delete maneuver load.
I've
Control
never seen.
locked?
Hit M. You're not warping, are you?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Oh wait, don't worry about it. Okay, now we need to go into retrograde.
Okay.
And we need to go ahead and do our full separation now. Okay, now we need to get our landing legs out.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, just zoom in.
Extend.
There you go.
All of them? Okay.
Yeah, they all do it. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, so remember, you're watching this number, the altitude and the horizon speed, a vertical speed as well.
Okay.
Okay. Time to impact. 12 minutes.
I don't know what I'm looking for here. So what? Sorry, can you tell me again? What am I?
So altitude.
Okay, altitude.
Yeah, and surface speed. Okay, and then also vertical speed. But we'll look at that in a second.
Okay. So I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you when.
Okay.
Yeah, yep. We're gonna bleed off our speed a little bit once we find a spot we like. Right now we're still too high, so we have to wait to get down a little lower.
Okay. This is really cool.
Yep. It's all paying off. Go ahead and check your battery and everything up there. Make sure. Oh yeah, we got plenty.
Yeah, we're doing great.
Oh, and there's a positive charge on it. You see that? 0.01 plus, so it's going up. That
Yeah, I got
means
a shit ton of batteries, and yeah, it looks like the solar panels are working, which is great. Didn't blow up.
Didn't blow up. You're doing great. Is that someone at the door?
No, I was nervously.
Wait, what? No, I think someone was. I don't have my phone.
I don't know.
Okay. Probably could speed up a little bit, but not much.
What do you think, like here?
No, we're not. We won't be able to be that accurate with it.
Okay.
Okay, you could probably start the burn now. Just barely above ship, not much. Okay, now hit X and exit out of that. There we go. Okay. Their vertical speed's going up. Go ahead and a little bit more in that direction. Yeah. We want to match those two numbers. So the vertical and the altitude, I think, is like 16 kilometers. We want to match with our vertical speed.
So we want them to both be 17?
But negative 17.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It doesn't seem like it's doing anything.
Yeah, it's slowing down. Notice everything's slowing down.
Yeah.
Right, go ahead and hit X. Or go ahead and let it fall down now. I hope we have enough. I actually don't know.
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna fuck around and find out. Already doing better than your first MUN looting attempts? Well, I have Angrytrees, so I feel like that's cheating a little. But it's the best kind of cheating.
Yeah.
Okay. This seems pretty fast.
But we also are in kilometers still above the surface. So
Okay.
Go ahead and hit your map again. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're not even to apoapsis yet. Wait, which way are we going? Oh no, we're good. We're good.
Yeah,
Okay,
we passed it.
Okay, good. We are going down.
Did I speed it up a little?
Okay, stop. Yep. Now they're wanting to match. It's 10 to 1, I think. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and speed up again, but not a whole lot.
Okay, do you mean speed up as in warp or speed
everything
up?
I say now, we're not warping anymore. Everything I say now is throttle. Yeah.
How much?
Well, look at the numbers. We want to match. That's good. That's good. I think once it switches to 1,000 meters, that'll be easier. Okay, go ahead and hit X. Doing good. I'm also like trying to look at the fuel, make sure.
Yeah.
So basically, what we want to do is we want to as soon as we get to 0 kilometers in altitude, we want our surface horizontal speed to be 0. Okay, and we want the vertical speed, okay, to never really exceed about 9.
Okay.
So we will need to slow down. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and hit next though. But we are still like 2 kilometers above, so we're still kind of high. It's sort of like going downhill.
Yeah.
With a car, right? You don't want to just like hold your brakes the entire way.
Yeah, it's you. A little here, a little there, a little here, a little there.
But once we get down like pretty low, we definitely don't want to go above like 5 meters per second, or even slower, actually, like 2. That's where we want the altitude. All right, hit X. All right, now we want them to match. Okay. Oh, we're not gonna land on a flat area. That's okay. All right, go ahead and speed back up. All right, we want them to match now. Speed up more. Okay. Oh, too much. That's 180, so we want this to say speed it back up. There we go. Speed it up. But we don't want it more than like 5 now. It's getting close. Doing good. Here comes the okay, don't want it more than like 2 now. Yeah. You're hopping. Uh-oh. Go ahead and accelerate a little bit. You're not on retrograde anymore. Oh, hit. Oh!
I did it! I landed on the moon!
Nice.
I fucking made it!
Nice. Good job.
Hell yeah!
All right.
I landed on the moon!
Go ahead and turn off RCS and SAS. There you go. And you even have enough, like...
I technically might have enough to get into orbit, but I don't
orbit.
think we're gonna make it.
Orbit,
yeah, we're not gonna make it off the moon anyway.
You could maybe change areas a little bit, or
you know, decide to move slightly.
All right. So now the fun part: get Bob and get him walking. Nice. Didn't even read the safety manual.
Whee!
Nice. Is it? Yeah, I can't remember how much is needed to enter moon orbit.
I did it!
Nice.
Cool.
Now you get to... Yep, there you go.
Plant flag! That's one small step for a Kerbal, one giant leap for Kerbal kind! We did it, Reddit. On this day, July... Is it the 29th?
No, it's like
The
the
30th.
31st now, I think. It is the 31st.
31st. Spoonee, Angrytrees, and the Bards have landed successfully on the moon. GG.
GG. Look at that science. Oh, and you can do all the science and transmit it back to on the on board as well. You have to get back on. Oh, there's a purring kitty behind you. Oh, save.
What? I am on the MUN.
Okay. Definitely should walk around and do some jetpacking.
Oh, we have a jetpack?
You do, yep. Oh, careful.
that
moon gravity. Oh, man. Oh, it puts you right side up. Okay. Yeah, you should turn on the jetpack.
How do I do that?
I think maybe spacebar?
Dude, I don't think I have a jetpack.
No, I think you do. Maybe you have to activate it.
Not sure. Take surface sample.
Oh, there you go. 360 science if you recover. Oh. Well, we're gonna get Bob, right? We're gonna come back with
yeah, totally.
Jebediah. Remove helmet. Don't do that.
No.
I don't believe that there's no atmosphere on the moon. I'm pretty sure you do have a jetpack. Oh, is it RCS? Oh, okay. Oh, yep. Now hold shift. Or press shift. Oh, yep.
Ooh, how cool.
Whee!
Whee! Okay, that's cool. That's really cool.
So, I forgot to tell you, we need to build a ladder to get back up to the crew hatch.
No, we don't.
Yeah, actually. So, before they had the jetpacks, you were boned.
Oh my god. Are you fucking serious?
I'm serious, before they had the jetpacks.
Oh, man.
Yeah, total recall. Yeah, same. His eyes, Arnold's eyes popping out. Grab it. Oh, good job.
We did it.
Did. Transmit that data.
Transmit that data.
Now, next step is, well, recovering him, but also building a base on the moon.
Hell yeah, moon base.
44, or yeah. I don't think the barometer. Oh wait, that was the barometer. Okay.
Cool.
This moon is very blurry up close. Definitely. Nice. You did it.
I get it.
You should check out Bob's view in there. Oh, it's uploading all the data. Nice.
Oh yeah, how do I get the view inside?
You hover over him, and then view. Yeah. And so there's another thing to do is just by looking at these two indicators.
Oh yeah, to try and land places.
Land just by this. Yeah. Granted, MechJeb helps you out a lot, but like never using the orbital view or whatever. Good job, Spoonee.
I did it. I did it.
Yep.
On MUN 2.
Cool.
Well, I think with that success, it's a good place to call it a night.
Take your helmet off.
No! No! Don't kill Bob Kerman! What did he ever do to you? Also, I don't know how to get out of this view.
Escape or V or...
V? Oh, it is V.
Yeah, that's a fun experiment to do. We used to do that in Physics 1 for the Physics 101 students. We would get a vacuum chamber bell and put like cool water in it, and then put it over the bell, and then pump the air out, and it would start boiling. And everyone's like, "Oh my god!" And then you immediately turn it off and open the bell and stick your hand in it, and everyone freaks out for a second because they think it's gonna be really hot or something. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Nah, Bob, he'll be fine, and we can rescue him next time.
Yep. Rescue Bob with Jebediah.
Yeah.
He's got enough stuff, right? Let's see. Do we have positive? Oh Lord. Is it going down?
No, it's going up.
Okay, good. Excellent.
And we have batteries too to store stuff.
And his oxygen level, he can just take the oxidizer. Yeah, and just take a huff of liquid oxygen.
That's how you drink liquid oxygen, right?
Maybe.
Thank you, Angrytrees.
You're welcome.